Hello, everybody. Welcome to an exciting episode of Dice and Discourse, all three of you. There might be more. I'm just kidding. There's some major changes going on over here. We're going to be experimenting with some things here sooner or later. There are stairs in the back that lead upstairs, and to your left, there seems to be a long hallway that leads, over the moat and into the castle proper. And this long hallway, you notice there's no roof to it. It's just 2 stone walls and a muddy floor. What do you guys want to do?
Poke the muddy floor with a tin.
Also, I'm sorry. After you've defeated the Bollywogs and you're calming down from the adrenaline rush, and you can hear it sounds like loud, booming drums coming from above your head.
Maybe we should look at that.
From the floor above you.
Oh.
The noise.
Where did you come from?
Joy told me where you guys were on her way back there.
Joy just
what really happens is there's Joy, and she gets up from the ground and goes, and then you explode out of her ribcage.
But then she can't come back.
That's like a smoke noob kind of thing from Mortal Kombat.
That's what it is. Throw the smoke down.
Healer. Barbarian.
Yeah, she was just...
You've got Zelda chic.
Yeah, exactly. But no, she forgot something, and she told me how to find you. Cause
She's
like
totally
3 days away from where we were.
She's totally gonna go to
I
Lizardman
had
house.
started trailing you a little bit.
Alright, whatever you say, Batman.
How about those wardrobes?
I can't wait to ask her what
She
the fuck
cast minor illusion, and you never investigated it.
That's
Boom.
Weird, I didn't know the clerics could cast that. Oh well.
The gods. Sacagawea. Alrighty, so do you go upstairs or do you go down the long hallway? It's about 180 feet, the length of this hallway.
Upstairs?
So,
Stairs.
should we go upstairs?
Stop the wardrooms.
You don't want to go down the long hallway?
Let's go
That
upstairs.
sounds like a trap waiting to happen.
Okay.
Well, this all sounds like a trap waiting to happen.
It does seem all
That's
like
what
a trap.
happens when you stole my castle.
Yeah.
Let's hope the princess is
Alrighty, so who goes up the stairs first?
Not it.
Not it.
Do you want to go first or me?
I sneak.
Okay.
I sneak with an epic 9.
I
Okay.
will sneak behind you.
Yeah, I wouldn't bother.
Not that it doesn't.
Alright,
mine's
so-
even less.
There's really no way to sneak, because it was, what was
waited
the
at the bottom.
time that we went into this castle, like the start of the day?
I went at
So-
the bottom for their screams of death.
It's pretty, you guys come up covered in the gore of their friends, and there's 9 Bollywogs up here. And one is pounding on the drums with a mallet that's clearly almost too big for him. He's like almost tipping forward, and all of a sudden he just kind of comes forward and slams and hits the drum.
That's impressive.
And the other 8 of them they have formed a battle line around the stairs. They look scared but ready to defend themselves.
Should we kill
They
them?
see you come up.
Okay.
There's really no way to hide. It's daylight,
We
and
can't
there's no
reason
roof
with
here,
them?
so the sunlight
Okay.
comes down, and they
Remind
just
me
see
to buy a
you.
mirror I can just
So-
split my corners with
They
if I live.
they launch
I'll
an
keep you
attack,
alive.
so we'll have initiatives.
I can't just
I,
go.
gave-
Unfortunately, no.
I gave you my paper.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take
You
a
have it.
start decorating my armor with Bollywog heads the further we go in the dungeon. Maybe I can get advantage on intimidate.
Are you and Joy just gonna have the head collection of armor?
Yep. She loves it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I can go home now. We're done.
Oh, I forgot the S. Heads. She loves heads.
There you go.
Is that
My
even
bad.
better?
I'm not sure.
This is what you get when you don't show up.
We love you, Taylor. Joy.
You also notice on the ground there are watermelon-sized rocks that
Let's
they
throw
used.
the
You could tell
rocks
that they
at
used to
them.
be in a nice, neat, orderly pile, but that was some years ago. You assume, or they all fell down and nobody's bothered to restack them. But it looks like the intention was using your divine wisdom, that had you gone down the hallway, they would have dropped them on your heads.
Hey, I called it.
Yeah, you were right. Good thing we followed the drum, the beating drum.
You gotta stop that shit.
Do I know anything about Bollywogs? Are they evil critters?
Yes, they are
We cannot reason with them. then
evil
let us kill
swamp
them.
people. Evil swamp
Swamp
frog
people in
people.
general.
They are froggy people. To
They're
remind
not
you what they
lizard
look like. They look like that. Frogman!
Yeah.
He's a froggy person. And of course, you think
Adorably
he's cute.
weak.
I do.
For those
I'd
of
even
you,
slay.
Reminds me of Mr. Toad.
page 35 in the Monster Manual. If you have one, you can look it up and go, ooh, it's a Bollywog.
All I can see is the race of Slippies from Star Fox, and they all.
Yes, they are. They're,
Look out!
they're all slippies.
So who goes first?
I am.
You
trying-
go first. Okay.
I was looking up one spell that might slightly help, but I think
Let's
that
We can just
dodging
end in
may be the
stairwell.
solution when there are 8 of them.
There's 9. One's beating the drum.
Faster, come over here and fight. No, don't do that.
Does anybody know Morse code for drum beats? Everything's fine up here. Don't worry about it. There's a weapon malfunction.
You do hear it's not like just a boom, boom, boom. It's like, you know, he's
As
like
fast
whack,
as he can
whack,
do it.
whack, 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 whack. You know, there's a
Rhythm.
rhythm to it.
Okay.
A cadence.
I'm gonna back up down the stairs so they'll have to come down to face me. Hopefully,
We
more
are
than
fucked.
less than 8 at a time.
We are fucked.
Alrighty.
Help.
So you back
We
down.
should arrow him.
Faerun,
Yeah, that's what I plan to do.
are you still on the stairs? Or just...
I'll still be in the stairs, but I will not cross the threshold where 8 spears can go.
I was
Alrighty.
behind him on the stairs, so I'll just kind of, I guess, back up and be next to you, and I will use my crossbow to aim at one of them that I can see over.
If you're
his
at the bottom of the stairs, you
I
cannot
was
see them.
behind him on the stairs.
Right, but I'm saying if you're following him down,
So now I'm at the bottom because he moved back too.
technically, he could have moved through your space and repositioned himself at the bottom of the stairs, or since we're kind of imagining him, you know, you can either go down at the same time with him as he backs into you,
I'll go down.
and just hang out at the bottom, and you could say, "Well, I ready my attack." So the first
I
Bollywog
ready my
I
attack.
see, I'm gonna shoot him. Pow!
I would do that.
Very.
I'm ready my
It's an
crossbow.
interesting crossbow.
Okay, so Mr. Tibbs.
Since all the muscle is waiting around on the bottom of the stairs, I'm not going to jump up in front of them, so ready my action.
Spider.
And
I ready my action and box.
So you can't do
No,
both.
I know. I'm just ready my action. There's no
so
point
you
in-
You're not
hear
gonna become a box.
some croaking upstairs, and you hear sounds like really large bowling balls being rolled towards the staircase. You can hear this through the wooden rafters, you know.
My turn.
And Niallan, it's your
I
turn.
cast web at the top of the stairs.
You cast webs. All of a sudden, mystical webbing appears. And I was like, ha!
And I laugh, and I laugh, and I laugh.
And then that makes it Falrath.
Well, if they're stuck up there, what do the floorboards at the top look like? Can I see through them, or they look rotted?
No, they look sturdy enough. I would imagine you see like probably a crisscross of wooden support beams coming up to help support the floor above you. But it looks like you could see there's probably like a layer of hay up there, but you can see through still with the cracks. You can see shadows of people as they are of the Bollywogs as they quickly are crossing around.
They're probably not going to come down with that web there, are they?
No, but neither are the rocks.
Now what do we do?
We're waiting for them to roll the
We
rocks.
could just go down the hallway.
I'm just going to draw my longbow and see if I can shoot through them and hit one of them.
That's like I think he mentioned the slits are like just enough to see movement.
If I know where the door is, and I know that they're pushing rocks there, I'm willing to see if I can shoot through the floorboards to hit one.
Well, if they're trapped,
What else
can
am
you
I
light
gonna
your
do?
arrow on fire?
I'm just gonna
and fuck up his web.
I'm thinking like Deku stick fire web thing. Never mind.
And then web's gone.
I was thinking it would
Well,
burn
what else
all
am I
of
gonna
them.
do? Wait at the bottom of the stairs and say, "Oh, look, a rock covered in web fell down
Well,
the
let's
stairs."
just stab them all through the web.
Better than get hit by the rocks.
The web is a pretty thick.
I'll move away from the door.
You know what?
Take my longbow and shoot. Up
You're an
towards
elf.
where
You
the door is.
can sit on my shoulders. I'll give you a boost, and then you can aim at the drummer, and we'll just
stab randomly through the floorboards.
Okay, so you're gonna
We're
shoot
both
upwards
tall.
into
We can do
the
this.
floorboards. Okay, so
Damn options.
I would say that's some Legolas shit that you're just not quite ready for to, in reality, of actually hitting any of them, doing any damage. So you shoot a floorboard, and your arrow makes a solid ka-thunk as it hits into
Should've bought a
the
compound.
ceiling.
So there is.
You're doing a fox molder as you chuck pins up into the ceiling.
So is there a ceiling on the stairwell,
Sturdier than I
or
thought.
is it roofless, kind of like the hallway?
So it is you come up, and as you started climbing up the stairs, you would see swampy sunlight coming through. Yeah, because I imagine swamps always have like kind of that haze over it.
Yeah.
I just imagine it that way. But yes, there's clear days and not clear days and all that fun shit. But I like to imagine my swamps not clear.
Having lived in Florida, no, it's not how swamps work.
So you would come up, you would see this, you would
Permanently
see
hazy
the
like all swamps.
atmosphere of your world, and
I'm basically wondering if I can climb on the edge of the stairwell and kind of.
it's all
See.
webified.
It's all the edge.
Deserts are never cold.
Yeah,
I think
you
the
would-
whole.
the whole like stairwell is basically
Do
webs.
Now you can try and move through it.
Just remember to kneel down and pray at certain points, otherwise you'll saws.
Okay. Well, you know
Indiana
what? What do you guys want to do?
Webby,
Do you
sorry.
want to try to go and kill them all, or go down the hallway now that most of them are incapacitated?
I'd rather
It's
kill them.
concentration. Once the second
No,
he
it's
does
not.
something,
Oh yeah, it is. You're
yeah.
right.
The second he goes and does something else, they're free to come up
Mhm.
running behind us.
Just like make another concentration spell.
Yeah.
Okay,
It lasts for an
well-
hour though.
I'm just gonna try
Now,
to
what are the chances of you
see through the
casting
web.
another, say,
Can I like
movable
cut a
fireball
little of the
later
web
on?
so I can see?
If you,
Depending on what happens.
you'll have to
Red-
ask
red lightning.
Randall about attacking the
Hey.
webbing with the weapon.
I forgot your name. Short guy. Hat.
I call him Yellow Gnome 1.
Niallan.
I don't see any reason
Niallan.
to set it on fire, being that no one's in the web. So no.
Oh, they're not captured in the web?
No. He just set it up so
Oh.
any boulders that.
Well
push
then,
forward-
yeah, I'm just gonna be like, come and get us, and try to egg them on. I'll use some bad words.
Intimidation.
Some bad words like what?
Bastards.
Well, fuck you.
You tadpole.
You're not fit to spawn ever.
Mr. Tibbs!
I say to this guy.
Spin the spider up. Spin the spider up.
I bite my thumb at that.
Logically, the spider should be able to go through webs without having any issue.
That's
He,
logical.
with 8 of them up there, he can not survive.
Oh.
He wasn't doing so hot last time.
That's right. You got fucking dicks.
Yeah. I haven't upgraded to the ranger at
You
all.
need to do that.
I really need to do that.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna look it up so
But
you can
the-
start working on it.
I can start
in
working on
between
that.
your turns.
Mr.
Jesus
Tibbs ate a
Christ.
bunch of rare candies during the break. It seems to be a lot better now.
There's a new thing, Tim. It's a revision. It's an official revision to the Ranger. You should look it up. Oh yeah, I'll get on that. Never fucking does it.
Intimidation. Oh, charisma. No, that's not going to happen. I think you should try and egg him on. Like what she said. And I prepared.
I cast box.
There's some
I can.
What's
I can
croaking upstairs. It
my
sounds
illusions
like,
implies
you
no
know,
platform.
frogs croaking. You have no idea what it is they're saying. You see some of the... you could tell that there's been weight applied to the webbing, as you assume you continue to hear the rolling. And
rocks.
and then you hear the pitter-patter of little frogmen feet, and then some more rolling, and
more croaking.
some
and
more
then
croaking,
rolling.
and some more rolling.
Until
and
they
some
box
pitter-patter.
themselves in the room.
And they're just, you imagine that it sounds like their plan is to put as many of the rocks as they can on the webbing and hope that the webbing gives way and kills everybody downstairs or something. But that seems to be their general plan. So what do you guys want to do?
Can I look out beneath the overhang since they're clearly preoccupied? And is it an open space that they would just hurl rocks out of, or?
It's not. As you look out, it's not completely flat. It's broken in places. You can tell there used to be a full wall there, but this castle has not been well kept. Over the you would assume centuries, if not thousands of years that it's existed. I would actually imagine it's been around for probably like a good, at least in the thousands of years. It's not been around for hundreds. It's been around for thousands.
Is it conceivable that I could take a dead Bollywog and hurl it up there?
What's your strength?
Do you not have the list I sent you?
With me?
Yeah.
I left everything on accident.
I don't think so. I think that would be
Facebook.
Oh, well, yeah.
that
I
would
looked
be
at it.
quite
I don't
the
have it
feat.
at all.
What
I
if
don't
I
think
used
that
a
you'd be able to do
spear
it.
that they had to help me hurl it?
Spiritual.
I can get on
Bollywogs
it. I
aren't,
just- my phone dies really
I don't
Spiritual
remember.
weapon.
it's
That's what
it's
I'm
tough
looking at doing.
to
'cause
chuck
I can make it form on the
something
other side of
straight
the
up
road and I can attack them.
and over that weighs like at least I would guess
No.
60, 70 pounds.
They're
Like I think that you could
But my range is
toss them in the
60. If I'd done
air,
it earlier, it would've
you
made
know,
sense.
but to actually be able to straight chuck him hard enough that he would get up there, having chucked 70, 80 pound boxes 10 feet in the air, it's just not easy. And this I think you would need to get like a 15, 20 foot throw on, and I think that I don't think you would have the strength for it.
So I'll turn to them and say, well, the second that web breaks, they're going to come charging down after rocks. So we should prepare to just unload on them. Niallan found a piece of random string.
Is it my
No,
hair?
it's
I
hair.
think so.
Someone's hair. Is it black?
I slapped the wizard. I think we should prepare for them to come down the stairs after the rocks.
I agree.
and
That's
open
why I
fire.
cast the web up there so the rocks don't fucking kill us and we just wait for them to come.
That also means move away from the doorway.
Yeah.
As far away as possible.
Let's do it.
All right, so you guys prepare like an ambush for So
I got my longbow.
there's
I cast box.
a bunch of rocks
We
piled
are all
on,
inside.
and you stop hearing the pitter patter and the rolling. You just hear "Rar, rar, rar, rar," and then you hear some kind of thumping on top of the rocks. Almost like 2 or 3 of them are jumping on top of the rocks trying to get
That would be
to
a
give
good
way.
time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to break the concentration on this spell.
All right, so it gives way, and you see like a pallet worth of stone, fall down. So probably I would say like 3,000 pounds plus of stone fall down. Have no idea if webbing would be strong enough to hold back 3,000 pounds of stone.
Magic.
Discuss away, those who are watching. Dice and Discourse. Discourse away. But in my imagining, it's magical webbing, so of course it can
If
hold
it
it
can- if
up.
it can hold its
'cause
roll.
magic!
If it can hold its roll and all of its anger.
Yes, then it can, hold back 3,000-4,000 pounds of stone, maybe even 5,000. Either way, but you guys have taken refuge back to the entrance of this room. So you're, I would say, about 40 feet away from like you're still inside the
What the fuck do your hairs
Barbican,
come from?
but
Jesus.
you're probably like 40 feet away.
It's
That
just
doesn't
hair
look like
random.
mine.
So the stone
Mine's
falls
weird.
down. They're all watermelon
That's not
shaped, so they roll very well.
Mine's to my
So,
hips.
but
It's fair.
there are also like 2 or 3 like mangled Bollywogs that didn't survive the rolling stone suddenly giving way. Effectively they were caught in an
They
avalanche.
couldn't get no satisfaction.
And going down the stairs with rolling 50-pound stones
Come on, Daniel.
was not good.
That's
So
what your
they're
jokes.
dead. And then you hear rock, rock, and the pitter patter, and you
They wouldn't
see
scrape rock. They just dropped a bunch of rock types.
Bollywogs running down
The stairs.
the stairs coming at you guys. So you may make your attacks as they get to the bottom and round upon you.
Well, I was surprised at the amount of rocks, and my arrow clearly missed.
Ah.
I rolled a 14, so
17 plus whatever.
14 plus 7.
Because I don't have my sheet.
No, you hit with the
I'm
17.
assuming it's at least a 1.
It's Dex.
It's
I
definitely
thought you
at
took a
least
picture of
1.
it.
No.
No, I didn't. I
Oh.
said I wish I had, and I probably should have.
So you got a 14?
Yeah, just rolled
My
a 14.
sister could
Oh,
never
you just
find
rolled
it.
a 14.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, you did hit.
What
What are you doing?
I'm waiting.
A whole 4 damage.
I'm in a box.
Minimum.
4 damage minimum.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll my damage. I rolled a 1.
Yay,
Plus at
minimum.
least-
2.
Yeah, 2 total damage. My arrow pierced their ear. I don't
Yeah, that's
Hey.
basically, you gave me a nice ear piercing.
It's my thing.
know.
So you have a
That's true.
pretty
Best friends in the game.
wounded Bollywog.
It was, wasn't it?
Ah.
Would have been funnier if it one of them was in a 1.
Okay, so Niall, are you going to do anything?
I'm going to send my raven over to one of the Bollywogs and have it scratch at its head and annoy it so that anybody can go in and get advantage on it in melee.
Alrighty, so Falrath, they have made it down the stairs. They have, you know, got a pelting of arrows. They seem to shy back a moment, but you can see that they're now coming at you, you know, spears leveled, charging. What do you do?
Drop my longbow, draw my rapier and shield, and I will lunge at the bird afflicted one.
Alrighty, so advantage on your attack.
Thank God for advantage. Let's stop rolling both these dice actually. Advantage would give me. I think it's 14.
His spear and his shield, he blocks your attack with the shield.
These 2 dice go way down.
Faerun.
I attack with my longsword. 15 hit?
Yeah.
Cool. So longsword is 1d8 slashing damage.
Yep.
Doo-doo. 4 plus at least 1.
Okay.
So 5. Might be more, but I don't know.
You'll kill the wounded one.
Yes. And then I do the Xena war cry. Yeah.
Or something like that, I'm sure.
Yeah. I won't do it in here. There's a microphone. It'll be
Tibbs! Mr. Tibbs!
19.
Yeah. Doing work.
8.
8. Put an arrow into one. He looks severely injured. The 4 remaining Bollywogs did not notice their friend go down under a withering barrage of missile and melee attacks.
And they trample him and he dies.
Alright, so we shot an arrow, turned into a box, and ordered our bird to attack. You lunged, and you lunged with a longsword.
I do.
Alright, so 2 Bollywogs a person. 17 hit. I think you're at 18. And then for Courtney-san, 13 hit.
Nope. AC 14. What?
What? Watch out now.
Yeah.
So they, your armor and your dexterity, your nimbleness, you were able to avoid the attacks like bosses.
Yeah.
Niallan, it is now your turn.
It's stone floor now, right?
Muddy
Never mind.
flooring is the bottom floor.
Rain.
I continue to have the bird.
Cause, do you want to
Attack
help
a different
out
person?
the paladin or you want to help out the cleric?
Probably how about this Eric?
Alright, so you'll have one of those Bollywogs attacking.
I have less faith in you.
Falrath.
So now he's evening the faith.
Gotta see the monster manual.
I don't send the raven because I like you. I send the raven because I'm like, it's a little too
So
might
spiders
die.
in the back of the player's handbook, I think.
Pragmatism
Unless
is
you
my friend.
get a new thing.
Sorry.
Same reason he'll start animating dead here in a level.
Ah.
Because pragmatism.
I will swing for the one that got an arrow from Tibbs in the face.
Everybody's gonna be upset about these.
All right.
Would you rather go through a trap or hit?
I ends up at 21.
He had 3 hit points left. You killed him.
Cool.
I'm sorry to.
That's all right.
I'm sure
I
I
would've-
know that your minimum damage is more than 3, so you got him. So you obliterate.
Shishka throw.
You know, he was, thrown off his footing, which opened up an easy stabbing to the heart. He crumples to the ground dead.
I name my blade Shishka throw.
Faerun.
I enjoy that name. I attack with my longsword again. 15 plus 1 at least. Okay, cool.
You got him. You got him,
D8.
boss.
3.
Woot!
Yeah.
You put a good
Sorry.
They're all.
scar across his face if he survives this.
Or do you get to upgrade it?
I get upgraded. You finally get some hit die of health every time I level
Mr.
past it.
Tibbs.
He's a dire spider.
14.
So
On the die?
That hit last time.
Yeah.
Yep.
5.
Alright.
Right, now you've got to stop playing music videos.
So he shoots with
One
the
second,
arrow
one second.
into the one you injured.
Yes.
Because you sent him, spinning a little bit with your attack as he grabs his face, and suddenly an arrow pierces him. But he just goes, ah, ah, ah.
You
And
just
he's
take the
still
average
alive.
like you do for yours.
Yes, he's still alive. All right, so that leaves 2 attacks against
Six.
Courtney-san.
For D8.
Mm-hmm.
Plus your con.
Wow.
They
So
will
clearly
get me.
the other one's trying to pat him on the. You'll be okay. Keep up the
5,
fight.
6.
And the one against the paladin.
Gone from 23 to 31.
He lunges at you.
I would
You
increase it.
block it with your buckler, and
So
his
roll.
spearhead just gets blown right off because it was just crappy twine. He used some vine from the swamp, and it was clearly very old and decayed. So his crappy stone blade just went off, and now he has a broken stick. He's like, "Rah!" So he's not going to be able to do anything. Niallan, it is now your turn.
How many of them are left?
3.
3.
I'll cast and risk them seeing me do something for my box. So I continue to have the
Ray of frosted up.
thing
The
help
thing?
burn the bird
Yes.
or help burn.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna shoot a firebolt from my eye slit.
Clearly, that's clearly what you do.
He's pretending he can shoot heat beams out of his eyes.
Yep. I'm Cyclops. The
Or,
box.
Superman
Cybox.
or,
There you go.
Cybox. I like that.
15?
Yes.
Is it hit?
Yes.
Okay. For 9
You
points
made
of
it
fire
sound like
No, I
you were
mean,
like,
Jesus.
is that 15? Okay, so you kill the one that has been injured that Courtney and Arrow Boy has done damage to.
damage. Then I move
Teamwork.
the bird over to another one.
And, Falrath. You have a Bollywog on you and a Bollywog on her.
I'm torn. I could take pity on the poor weaponless Bollywogs. On the other hand, he lunged at me, so I'm gonna stab him.
He did try to kill you.
I will
He is also an evil creature. So.
endeavor to kill him right back with a mighty 14.
Same results as the last time you rolled a 14. He knows how to use his shield, apparently just as good as you know how to use your shield, and he parries your attack. But luckily your weapon isn't made out of shit, so it doesn't just collapse. Faerun.
I lunge with my
You have to turn it the other
longsword.
way. It actually makes no page.
I miss.
What did you roll?
A
Faerun
2.
Yeah.
misses
You
heroically.
have advantage.
Oh,
I have
From-
advantage,
yes.
so I get to roll
Yeah,
again.
roll again.
I take it to 7, so I'm just distracted.
Clearly distracted by the bird. You're
Yes.
worried about the bird being harmed.
The bird's like,
Mr.
"Hit, hit
Tibbs.
But you can talk.
I'm just like, ah!
Corn?
Yeah, corn? Snow?
19.
Corn?
That's a hit. Roll damage.
Bring me
9.
shiny.
Good hit.
Bring me soft.
Put a solid blow into him, but he continues to fight. The Bollywog one apiece
Apparently I'm
now.
the only person that learns
One
my
attacks,
Do what?
So apparently I'm the only person that
and then
person that
against
learns
with
my
broken stick.
Ah,
So we'll give him disadvantage.
I'm not.
It's a good game.
He misses. With his broken stick, he just batters on
And
your
we'll
shield.
reduce your
Just
lifespan.
die!
Oh.
Please! I don't
Rage.
want to die!
That's dangerous.
Niallan.
I shoot another firebolt at the one that's attacking her.
Firebolt! Through the power of the firebolt! The
It's
firebolt!
higher. It's a 16.
He dies.
3 points.
He dies!
3 points of damage.
So he falls over dead. The arrow doing most of the work. The spell doing the finishing bit. So he
That's one for me.
skin lights on fire and he boils a little bit, and it's horrible to look at. You turn away. He falls over dead, smoking burnt corpse. That was. Niallan. So
The bird
Falrath,
moves, the bird
you have
moves
your
over.
one
Burned it.
Bollywog
The bird
with the
moves
broken
over.
stick
Yes.
on you.
You have advantage.
Can we eat them?
You hit.
Oh, well, you don't need advantage then.
12?
Kills him outright.
Just
Woo!
Okay. Enough of that.
Roydy.
Roy.
How many Bollywogs is that then?
There were 8. And then the
what
drummer.
time was the drummer?
You see,
Two down the way down, and then we killed
One
like,
got avalanched
we killed
on.
5 when we first got here, and the others ran off. There's gonna be a lot of frogs here, aren't there?
I imagine.
What's your favorite enemy? Can you switch it
Dragon.
to can you pretend really hard frogs are dragons?
So it's whatever you have absorbable for.
Yep.
Oh yeah, rangers get bonus for their.
How many Bane enemies do you get in this game now?
I think you only get 2.
you
Favorite
got
enemy
5
and greater
Pathfinder.
favorite enemy.
You got 5 Pathfinder.
Greater
All
favorite
right.
enemy at 6th level.
So you go upstairs, and there's a drum, and that's really the only thing of interest up there anymore. Is
So we
the
killed
drum.
all 9 of them?
Mhm.
Okay.
There was several of them jumping on the rocks trying to get the to break through the webbing.
And then they died.
Yeah, so I mean, because effectively they are a little bit bigger than the rocks they were jumping on, and those they went with the tumbling rocks, and you know I can't imagine they would survive something like that.
Yeah.
If they did survive, they ain't happy. They're like horribly mangled. So let's just pretend this is a happy world and they're all dead.
Oh.
Okay.
That's a happier thing than just a bunch of like moaning, dying frogmen. I'm so bones sticking out everywhere. I'm so sorry.
usually over.
Next time, don't do that.
A creature that is doing
So you guys go into
over
the
damage
long
a
hallway
turn.
that goes over the moat because
So
there's really
I just
nowhere else
lose
to
my
go.
poison.
Being your usual cautious selves, you discover nothing of note as you go down the long 180 feet. But you know that the alarm has been raised.
Can we
The
minor
hallway.
illusion ourselves as frogs? No. Okay.
That's not how that works.
Okay. That would be disguise self.
What kind of wizard are you?
The one that knows the names of spells and how they work.
Can you learn some better ones?
No.
Over time, through book reading.
I'm wishing we would get to fucking solid ground so I kick the mud.
Yeah.
Do you want me to buy a papoose?
We can slip and
No,
slide.
I want you to buy hardwood so I can cast grease. And it'd be fucking useful.
I put the hat over his face and I keep walking.
Niallan is very upset at the moment.
Oh.
The spells he's prepared are like,
How is that different from normal?
great. Fucking great. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, whatever. Fuck me, yeah.
It's a castle. We'll find rocks to walk on.
Yes, we shall. Or the corpses of our enemies.
Huzzah!
I can't make those slippery either. That's very out of character for me.
Yeah,
Yes.
what's up with that, yo?
She's
All of a
hanging
sudden,
out with
she's
us.
like, I want to kill everybody. Okay, so you
I
you
just-
know
I
that the
spent
place
so
has
much
been alert,
time
but you still move
celebrating
cautiously
joy, I just wanna...
to avoid being ambushed.
People like us.
You turn
True.
a corner
Plus they're evil.
because the end of the hallway turns left for
Okay.
you.
Into the castle.
And you actually see it opens up into the castle interior. You know, like the courtyard. of the castle. And you notice in front of you there is a tower that rises in the middle. It's at the other end of the courtyard, in the middle of the courtyard. It's not a part of the wall. And then you can see each corner of this castle is effectively a tower. To your immediate left, you can see a tower rise 30, 40 feet into the air. To your, to your right, as you step into the courtyard, you see, behind you to the right, there's some structures, and then a tower rises into the air. Tower in the corner, tower in the corner. There are walls connecting the towers together. It's how you would imagine a medieval castle to look like. That's what it looks like. But right now you're standing in the ground here was once hard-packed earth, but the area in front of the barracks has been churned into mud by flappy bullywug feet.
You're bang.
Muddy ground. And, of course, you see 5 bullywugs standing behind 6 lizardfolk, weapons at the ready.
Put down your arms.
We come in peace.
Speaking draconic, listen, I don't have enough time for this shit. So this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna leave.
I'm gonna build a bonfire, and each one of you take turns jumping into it.
You're gonna leave, or I'm gonna massacre all of you.
Intimidate. Do you need to roll?
No.
There's a step ladder. You can jump out my butt.
Are we not?
I wouldn't bother in trying to intimidate them at the moment.
It's cool. You'll learn. I'm the great educator.
If only we could, record these
Operation
events
Get
and then
Behind
show
Froggy.
them to other future villains.
I'm so the wizard's now gone from I'm gonna use illusions and hide behind my box and do grease and nope, fuck that, I'm gonna burn them all.
I see as the men are performing Operation Get Behind Froggy.
Alrighty.
Oh, can you? Oh, I wish I was a bard. I would give you my d6. Like, you fucking earn it, bro. You should have it.
I knew you were listening. I had to say it twice.
I'm sorry.
What?
Huh?
Huh? Doctor?
My spider no longer does poison damage, but it gained a boost in health.
That's good.
Alrighty.
I spent the entire time doing push-ups in the corner, and now it's come out better.
What else did you get?
Um,
Or was that it?
Mr. Tibbs, you're leading the pack on this one.
at level 5, if I attack and my spider sees me attack, it's smart enough to go, oh, maybe I should attack too. So now I don't have to choose. So that I'll be more proficient at level 5.
Like at radio.
Yeah. I miss.
That's a 12.
Well, let's see.
No, that's a 2. Your dice is funny. It was like a 12.
Yeah.
Everybody wants it to be, and they're like,
9.
please be a 12.
A 9 out of Froggy.
A 9 is not good enough to hit a froggy.
Really need to get good scrub. There you go.
Faerun,
Yes.
I've been rolling.
it is your turn, madam.
Yeah, all right.
I believe I should bless my party.
He's not working, by the way.
So
Everybody.
since
gets
there are
up,
only
gets
4 of
down,
us,
gets up,
all
gets
3
down,
of you
and
get
works.
advantage
What
now.
do we do?
An extra D4. I'm
Well, yeah,
guessing
you
bless.
don't get advantage. You give him a D4.
Sorry,
The thing is,
D4.
actual couch cover costs as much as this fucking couch.
So yeah.
I bless your spider and I get
Was that my main turn? I think it is. I think bless has to be
I'd
my
rather
main
just.
thing.
I don't mind getting the bonus, so I can.
If you cast Bless, then yes, that is basically your main turn, unless you wanted to move, but the way we're playing, don't need to
No,
worry about
I'm good.
that. Alrighty.
attack in the back of the couch.
I toss holy water on you 3, and you are all blessed. I really want a DDR. Sniffer. I'm feeling it.
We can make that entire channel. Just
So the
Playing
Bollywogs,
DDR.
they take a couple of steps forward and they chuck
Video.
their spears at you. So there's 5 of them.
Oh, sorry.
I was about to ask if they had any ranged weapons.
I do! I'm about to get them all
16
fixed.
at you. You parry it. 10 at the ranger, you sidestep it. 19 at the cleric, and you're a box, I assume, at all times.
19 at
I
me,
didn't
what?
cast it when we came in the room.
Oh, that's right, I remember you. So 17 against you then.
I cast shield. Boost me up to 20
Okay.
until my next turn.
And I assume that's like an
The classic
immediate
wizard
interrupt,
shield.
so the damage doesn't actually hit you.
Hmm?
Was that a mm-hmm?
What?
I said, is that like an immediate interrupt?
Yeah, it's a reaction.
Okay. So then his attack misses you. So I hit our cleric.
Blue magic players.
I cast counterspell. It was super effective.
I cast. Put that back in the deck. Thanks.
2 points of damage.
No, I'm at 26, I believe.
Don't flaunt health.
Just kidding.
Falrath.
I'm estimating because I don't remember, but I know
Now
about
the
these
Bollywogs
20.
to the spears. That means the lizardmen haven't gone yet. I will hold my action for the inevitable lizardman advance and stab the first one that comes near me.
Alrighty. The lizardmen charge.
Yo.
They come within range. Stab.
That's not how you do Operation Get Behind Frog.
You're supposed to stay behind
Are we
the
supposed to
frogs.
pincer them?
Do you
There are
see
only
a
4
frog?
of us.
No, them. They're supposed to stay behind the frogs.
Yeah, they're supposed to stay behind the frogs.
They
Oh,
started
the
out
lizard
first.
men.
Yeah.
Yeah. The lizardmen were in front of the Bollywogs.
Roll a 19.
We missed one.
And
That's it?
11 damage.
11 damage is
First lizard folk.
a mighty strike. Good hit, good damage. The lizard folk.
Where is
I assume your spider's out there.
my TV?
Yep, next to me.
So we'll put 2 on the paladin, 2 on the cleric, 1 on the spider. As I wouldn't want to get near a giant spider, but somebody has to.
I would
His
if
AC
it were
did rise up
cuddly.
because of my proficiency, so that's great.
Ah.
So 2 heavy club strikes at the paladin.
Ooh, I see a low number.
20 years how good
Yes,
that
you
is.
don't see the high.
20 is
No,
like
I
high
didn't
shit.
see the high.
Yeah.
19, I assume, is a hit.
Yeah, it won't
Yes.
go over 20.
So 1 heavy club will hit you, and then they'll also both try to stab you with their spike shields. And that's, I think, a 18. Is that a hit? I think 18.
is 18.
Alright, so 1 spike shield, 1 heavy club. Strike home for 12 points of combined damage.
You don't get a saving throw?
Nope, they didn't. They just hit me right up.
Okay.
And then 2 heavy clubs to the cleric. 1 hit, 1 miss. And then 1 hit, 1 miss on the shield as well. So they do 13 points of damage combined to you. 1 clubs you, 1 hits you with the shield. And Mr. Bitey Bits. Club. Shield.
Oh boy. That's nice.
15 hit the 17. Okay, so the spider tanks effectively. And that is the lizardmen, or the lizard folk. Niallan, it is your turn.
I'm gonna send my raven to help out Falrath. And I'm gonna move back. Box.
Alright.
That way, spears come again. They at least get disadvantage.
Mr. Tibbs.
Froggy. Since
Alright.
I don't do high damage anyway. Might as well take out some range. 11.
Plus a D4. Plus a D4.
Oh, plus a D4.
Oh, well. You have a chance. Did you roll a 4?
No.
Wow, you missed. You needed a 4. But it was close.
That's number 15.
15 for a Bollywug. Okay, so that was Mr. Tibbs. So Faerun.
I'd like to heal myself.
heals yourself. So heal yourself away either by drinking a potion
8
or
plus
wow,
3.
at least you super healed yourself. You Disciple of Life?
Huh?
Are you a Disciple of
Light.
Life?
Yes, I light.
So that
Life?
was life.
The healing one.
I thought it
Use
was
the
life.
healing
Life,
one.
then life.
Okay, so you heal more than 3. So Disciple of Life, so Cure Wounds heals you a D8 plus your ability modifier.
Wisdom modifier.
Your
for
wisdom
spellcasting,
modifier, right. So your wisdom modifier is what, +2 or +3?
I believe it's +3.
+3. And then Disciple of Life, it's 2 plus level of the spell.
It's the first level spell.
So that would be
another,
3.
Another 3.
So you
Cool.
you would get
14.
+6 to whatever you.
I
you
thought it
roll.
was spell slot because you can cast an extra.
Yes,
spell.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I say level of spell.
Yeah.
So if you cast Cure with the level 9, spell,
Okay.
it'd be an additional 11 on top of all the other ridiculous healing you would do.
Okay. I just don't want to die via lizardmen.
No, nobody wants to die via anything.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm continuing to concentrate on blessing my friends.
So the Bollywogs run behind them where there is a rack of, spears and all sorts of weapons, and they arm themselves with spears, and they turn around viciously, and they look like they're about ready to run forward and chuck some more spears at you. Falrath.
Well, I have to worry about them later. There's a lizard dude in front of me, but I did stab him earlier.
How many froggies?
And you have advantage.
And I
You definitely need advantage.
Yes, I do. That's
Thank God for advantage. That bird's doing work.
10 damage.
10
to the
damage.
wounded lizard folk in front of me.
Let him die.
So, you stab him again, and it's a good through the body, just like the last one was a through the body stab. So 2 giant gaping holes, blood pouring out of him. He just is like, "Ah!" He crumples to the ground. You see he's still alive, and he's trying to drag himself away, but he's basically done. Just in time for the one, "You stabbed my friend!" And all of this is, of course, in Lizzie, so it's...
I wiped the spittle off my face.
So he hits you with his spike shield for 6 points of damage. And then the 2 against our
Get one of those.
heroic cleric. 2 heavy clubs. 1 hit, 1 miss. 2 spike shields, both miss. So you will take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as he bonks you with his heavy club. But luckily you just healed yourself. And then against the spider. Hits him with the heavy club for 5 points of damage of bludgeoning. Take that, Mr. Bits! Bam! But it says that in Lizardman, so all in the spider doesn't understand Lizardman definitely, so it's just and Niallan.
Now that I'm in the box, I'm going to cast Firebolt at the ranged guys.
They're ready.
No, I'm not.
Alrighty, Mr. Tibbs.
You do not get blessed as well.
You were blessed, but it wouldn't
You
be
were-
enough.
Oh, it wouldn't have been.
I rolled a 3.
Yeah. No.
You would need greater bless.
Should have
Do
froggies.
you order your bird somewhere else?
Extra D20.
14 on the
Another one
roll.
if he's on.
Okay. I'm sorry?
14 on the roll to shoot at froggies.
Yep, that's a hit.
9.
Yeah.
9 points of damage.
Look at that damage.
You saw him running, and all of a sudden the arrow takes him, and he hits the ground just groaning. Faerun.
I continue concentrating and I attack with my longsword, the one that keeps freaking hitting me. With
I
an
won't listen to
18
you guys.
plus
That is
whatever.
definitely a hit.
Cool.
Well, you give him
At
a
least
scar.
two. At least 2.
At least 2. You give him a scar. He'll remember. He'll remember that.
He'll die, but he'll remember. He will
Yeah.
eventually die.
He will eventually die.
Cough a nipple. That's all
The lizards have nipples.
I don't know.
But
Probably.
they're lizard men. Make it like 50-50 chance.
I cut off a scale, I guess. I
Make him look like he has a nipple.
don't know. There you go.
Well, that's just mutilation.
Yep. Well, I only did 2 points of damage.
What's your AC, Randall?
15.
15? Okay. So you were the only one to get pelted with a spear
Ooh.
for 5 points of piercing damage.
Again, I'm
Yep.
just being a... I know.
Need to
Does
get
anyone
your-
else need healing?
If you're a disciple of life, you would have been able to. Do you have a shield?
She doesn't have strength to wear.
I don't think I have
that's
a
what it
shield.
is, 'cause
Then
I was
yeah, no,
like-
don't
I was
have
like,
a
Well,
shield.
she'll have her shield in a minute when we kill the lizardman.
No.
Yeah, I can just pick one up and carry it with me because I am
That'd be +2 to your AC. So
a shield would.
it'd make you a little more survivable.
Or you could cast Sanctuary.
I could cast Sanctuary, but then I couldn't attack, right?
Yeah, but
I'd like some help.
I could just, heal
can't
You
everyone.
could just start healing and
If
you know
only we had a
still
barbarian.
you'd still be a person on the line holding back the tide.
If you
Yeah.
give me 5 minutes, I could write up Join player.
Falrath.
Collar.
There's another lizard dude in
Skyper
front of me. I do not want him to be there, and I am
They're
going
so
to
familiar
attempt
with
to perforate
classes,
his
they're
stomach.
I know exactly what barbarian is.
Good thing I got advantage.
Yep.
yeah, did you use your D4 too?
Yeah, you rolled a one.
15.
15 is exactly what you needed.
Thank God. I deal a wonderful 9 damage as I lunge at his stomach.
Alright. You take a good hole in him, but he is still all hopped up on Mountain Dew, so he continues to fight.
Mountain Dew and Doritos just.
So
Yeah,
one
that's
heavy
on that
club
lizard face.
totally misses. Oh wow. So in an impressive display of defensive skill, I will allow you to actually what's the repose. I don't know how to say that word.
Repossess?
No.
I
It's,
repossess this castle.
You actually, I rolled double ones on their attack, so you are. He leaves himself open, so make an attack
Repose.
against him.
Yeah, represent.
Repose.
17.
That's a hit roll damage.
It's 7. As I see it opening, and I go, I wish my weapon did more than.
You put another
I'll get you a button so you can make it
hole in
greater
him.
sound effects.
He looks, he drops to a knee, breathing heavily.
A clown horn for his.
And then,
I would play that card.
the spider,
You psycho.
was able to avoid
Yeah, that's right.
the heavy club, but he wasn't ready. And a hairy leg gets stabbed by the spike shield for 6 points damage.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the cleric. Why is her leg hairy?
She doesn't shave.
Nobody shaves me.
Because yeah, they do.
Rich people,
They
maybe.
use knives.
Yeah.
When did we have the time between every adventure we've had to shave?
I shave my dick all the time.
In
yeah,
this game?
you don't walk.
Okay, so
I'm not familiar with
the two lizardmen are
I feel like
really
gnomes are
starting to beat
hairless.
on you. So
Okay.
a heavy club hits you for 6 points damage, and while
I
you're
hate
reeling
them.
from that blow, a lizardman actually grabs you and just rams his spike shield into your stomach, and you could feel it piercing important stuff, in agony boiling through you, aka critted, and you take 11 points damage from that.
I am at -1 points of damage.
And
Poor
all you
Pam.
feel is agony as the world goes dark.
Lovely. Ah,
Hmm.
good thing I healed myself. Lucky
I
me.
can take all the damage.
Niallan.
You probably
Jeez.
shouldn't have done that. Being up there and stuff. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Are you talking to
let's
my
save me up
corpse?
there myself.
Better you than us.
Are you still talking to my
Yes,
knocked
I'm
out
talking
body?
to your corpse. I'm gonna fire on the one that's near you.
I should have cast Sanctuary, I just didn't.
19 plus
19?
whatever.
Yeah,
That's not
it.
3 points of damage.
And that's the one he's stabbed multiple times?
Mm.
Okay.
Fights here won't be that bad. You don't.
He was on his knees breathing, and the firebolt just finished him off. Hit him in the face. He falls over. The fire burning away the flesh. There's just a skull there.
Raven moves to another closest one.
Alrighty.
It effectively just makes a cursor for your attacks.
And
The one with the raven.
move to attack. And move to attack.
Mr. Tibbs.
Cure light wounds.
Yay!
I think she should learn a lesson first.
What's the lesson?
What's the
Her
lesson?
lesson could be our death, so I'm going to
I'll
help
teach her a
out.
lesson later.
That sounds very good.
Ah, damn it. Or 5 health.
You're stable.
Yay!
Well, it puts you at 5.
Yeah, but you got
All
5.
healing starts at 0.
Okay, so
So-
Do not
5 hit
move.
points. I'm gonna
Pretend
cast
to be
freaking
good.
sanctuary on me. Thank you. Thank you. As I
Faerun.
wake up.
It's just in time for you to cast Sanctuary.
I cast sanctuary, which is a bonus action, so I also get a regular action.
Yep.
So, do you guys want bless again, or should I attack?
How many people are left?
Do we know if when you...
Yeah, how many-
I assume that
There are
concentration
3
breaks when you go
lizardmen
down.
left,
So.
And how
and
many-
there
Oh, that's what I
are
was curious.
4 Bollywogs left. You've killed 2 lizardmen and 1
I
Bollywog.
would cast bless.
I cast bless and sanctuary on myself.
Good in the chest.
So now they all have to make wisdom saving throws
To attack
if
me.
they want to hit me. And
Is that
then-
just out of curiosity, is Sanctuary a concentration spell?
No,
No.
Okay, cool. Just making sure,
I make a
it is not.
because I know Bless is.
Yes,
Okay,
bless
so
is.
you bless, and
I bless myself so I do not die again. And it breaks if I...
do anything offensive.
Yeah, basically.
Like,
The Bollywogs, they run back and grab more spears.
Counter attack!
They're going down. We're gonna get them. And Falrath.
The 2 lizardmen that were wailing on her, which one looks more wounded?
One has a light. It looks like she gave him a nice shave. You know, maybe there's like a scale here out of place from where, she grazed him for 2 points of damage. So she gave it a nice a little bap on the nose. Stop it! Only she did that with her blade, so it's probably got a little cut on its nose.
Okay.
I will lunge at that one with an 18.
18's a hit.
Laura.
I will come in at the back of it with my rapier with a wonderful 9 damage.
I missed 19 and 18 crits.
Well, I should play a fighter then. They're the only ones who get them.
Well,
They can actually get
he
them.
takes a nice little
One type of fighter.
stabbing, but he still continues to
Yeah,
fight.
Not the good type.
The good type is a lot more fun to play anyway.
It's not a
Okay,
bad
so I
type,
can
though.
use this for multiple of us?
Yeah.
Awesome. Anyone else need healing?
So
Probably.
The spider can,
spider,
but he's
nothing,
still fine.
and
Okay.
Ish.
well, the spider just got stabbed again with
Well,
that
maybe not.
spiked shield
It
for
works
7
like the
points of
paladin,
damage.
So you can only use
And
however
then
many you have.
Now he needs the healing.
However
Now he
many
needs
what
a
I
healing.
have.
However many points. So like you have a pool.
The
of
spider
that many
meat
hit points,
shield.
so you can-
Yeah. So I'm still level 3, I believe.
Yeah, so it's
You're
4. So it's
Oh, I'm 4?
20
4.
points.
So
Both,
20 hit points, and I can give
the
that to
two-
me and
the
everyone
s-
else.
Yeah.
The lizardman fighting the spider
Okay, cool.
is fighting the
I think I'll do
spider
that.
just fine.
Thank you.
But you
The,
divide it among them, so it's
Yeah.
not everybody gets the same. It's you get
I
5, you
can-
get 5, you get 5, or whatever.
Yeah, or I can get 8, because I need more.
I think how we're gonna play it is if somebody is attacking your spider, he gets to make attacks as well. Like he's just not gonna stand there. That just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
That's
Attack of
retarded.
opportunity!
That's retarded. So if I think it's an action to send your spider, I guess, but it's not an action if there's a hostile there, fighting it. He's not gonna just stand there and be like, well, I'm just here to take damage. That doesn't make any sense to me. So we'll have you make some attacks against the lizardman. So just go ahead. I've made I think 2 rounds of attacks on him at least.
Alright.
So make 2 rounds of attacks back.
So you see how Wolf does it. You see how
It's
Wolf-
really retarded. Well, it's retarded. I already think it's kind of retarded because how hard is it in combat to be like, Mr. Bits, go! Like a police officer opens the door and the fucking canine shoots out. Is that 6 seconds worth of action? Really? So I think it's retarded. So let's just have it
How
where
many attacks?
it's one thing if you're trying to use them. You got to open the door first, but just make 3. Make 3
I did
because I think I made
17,
3.
a 19, and an 18.
So it sounds like you should not shoot anymore because your spider knows how to fight and you have no clue.
Yeah, exactly.
So roll the damages. I'll make 3 saves.
He doesn't have the poison anymore.
He doesn't have poison anymore.
Oh, he doesn't? Well, okay. So both guys, the two other remainings, they made their heavy clubs against you and missed. Their spike shields
Damn.
are also misses.
Okay.
It's D6 plus 1 bites, so 5, 6, and 5.
5, 6, 5, so 16?
Yep.
Okay, so he's almost dead. He's, I imagine really what you see going on is they're in a life and death struggle between the two of them. I imagine really the spider's probably got him on the back, and that's why he's actually getting some good hits with his spike shield. And why he can't hit with his heavy club, because I've only hit him with the spike shield. He's probably like, I can't hit him with the heavy club on his back, but he's like, oh, shiv, shiv, shiv. And that's why your spider's also getting fucked up, and the spider's just like, trying to fucking kill him. So, I think that's what you see off to the side is a lizardman and a spider brawl, and they're going tit for tat. It sounds like they're both, there can only be one kind of
Beast
moment.
hunters are. They need as much help as they can get.
Okay, so,
Oh, when you get
that was the
abilities
Lizardfolk.
for
So,
your animal
Niallan.
companion does too? Your animal companion gets abilities for improvement?
Yep. That's why they lose their multi-attack, because multi-attacks just help creatures simple. It makes it simpler for the DM to add more damage to simple creatures.
Fun creatures.
Your turn?
Niallan.
Niallans.
I said, oh, no, those.
Mm.
I know that in the new rules.
So
they will
the
auto,
spider is on top of a lizardman who is
attack
just like basically
opportunity,
jabbing him in the
I still
abdomen.
don't think they make
You can see that there is a lot of
automatic attacks
spider
from the
goo
attack.
on his arm from the wounds that he's doing to the spider. But you can also see the spider its fangs are covered in gore.
I'll shoot at it.
And he's just pulled his rapier out of the lizardman. The lizardman seems to keep going, but he also has a nice puncture in his stomach.
Lizardman it is.
Well, whichever.
Plus a D4. Hachu. Ooh.
15.
Okay. So which one were you shooting at?
The Lizardman.
Which one?
The one that he's fighting.
Okay.
The punctured one.
4 points.
All right. Some flame on action there. Mr. Tibbs.
Another polywog. 15.
Is it hit?
Hey, 9 damage. When I need the max, I get the max. Take a few of them out. There's what, 3 of them?
Yeah. You put an arrow in him. He drops to the ground and is groaning from the injury. Faerun.
Awesome. I am going to pull out my holy symbol of the goddess Lyra. Continue concentrating on bless. And I am going to channel divinity to heal the badly injured. So I get 20 hit points I can distribute. And I can't heal past half the hit points. How many do you need?
I mean, 5 would be great.
Okay, you get 5. How many does Mr. Bits need? Do either of you need any?
Well, just remember you can only go up to half of your total HP. You
Yeah.
can't heal past half your total HP.
He has 3 HP.
How
Right.
much is his total?
Is 30-30.
Oh boy.
So
okay, well,
16 is where you can. So you can put
gonna
13 into him.
Nah, I'll give him.
10.
We'll see. I'm only at 5
Oh.
too, but I have sanctuary, so I'll give him 8. Is that okay?
That'll work. That's another.
Or
turn at
10?
least.
Would 10 be okay?
10.
Would 10 be better? Because I can just give myself 5 and I'll be at 10 hit points.
Let's give him 40. If we're just talking random
Let's
numbers.
give him 30-30.
Well, I gave you 5, so I have
Yeah.
15 left. So I'll give 10 and I'll give 5 to me, so I'm at 10 hit points. Do not let me die. I saved your spider.
You've got sanctuary.
friends
Just
now.
believe in your
Sanctuary.
We're
gods.
besties.
Yeah.
Hey, they can still,
She's
if they
getting
make a
stabbed, she needs
wisdom
to believe
saving
harder.
throw, you know.
Wisdom, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna pass a wisdom throw, but just in case, keep me alive because I saved your spider.
Hot damn.
Hot diggity dog.
Is that the light one again?
The light domain is fucking OP as shit.
Alrighty, so that's
I just chose life based on my goddess and the healing aspect.
As in,
Fairburns.
I'm sanctuary.
As an action,
I'm in a bubble.
All right. So.
Really good.
This.
Yeah. That's awesome.
What is your AC?
My AC is 14.
Okay, so you
So
get
if I'm a cleric again, I should
speared
go back.
from a Bollywog.
I think I'm interested in a warlock.
7 points of damage.
It's going to be multiple different types of characters.
Yeah. But I was looking at their spells and I'm
Falrath. Another volley of spears from the slowly but surely diminishing Bollywogs.
I don't know why there are fewer and fewer spears coming, but I'm thankful for it. And I'm gonna stab a lizard dude in front of me.
Stab a lizard dude in front of you.
That flame didn't quite
He's
finish him
almost
off,
dead.
So I
Mr. Bitch gets super fun at level 11. Storm of claws
Aye.
and fangs.
Does he molt and just grow bigger? Can that happen?
No.
Okay.
So total
But
20.
You can make
Mhm.
his action to attack everything within
10
5 feet.
damage to the
Oh, awesome.
Every
wounded.
three folk.
You finish him off.
And I will
in a
advance.
flurry of blows.
Yay.
It's
The
not
last
attack roll
one.
for each, but
Wherever the raven goes, you will follow.
I follow the ugly, noisy raven to
Alright,
destiny.
so that lizardman, he's going to try to hit you with his mighty
That Raven's doing a
heavy
good
club.
job.
He's going to hit with his heavy
Have
club.
we named the raven?
And he's going to hit with his spiked shield.
I call him Whoa.
See,
Whoa,
what's
sorry,
weird
there
is in the companion's bond it says
Okay.
So
that
he hits you with both his club and his shield.
Until
And he
one
does
enemy-
10 points of damage to you.
Until one enemy just goes, oh.
I'll summon another one.
Niallan. Oh,
You're so
the other
attached.
spear. Wow. Niallan, you take your action. These. The one on the spider.
4.0.
Miss.
1.0.
Miss.
I'm going to attack the one that's attacking a spider.
Okay.
16 plus 6 is 22 for 8 points of fire damage.
Oh, you just blast that spider right off the. Or I'm sorry, you blast the lizardman. I apologize.
It's cool, bro.
You
You
blast the lizardman.
Sorry, the
So
red
now Mr. Bits has a warm cooked meal, a home cooked meal, courtesy of our wizard. So the spider will feed, and Mr. Tibbs.
I'll just mention the companion's bond says that it tries to obey my commands as best as it can while I'm still doing it until level 5 where it'll attack when it sees me attack. But it says when I'm incapacitated, absent, my companion acts on its own the best it can. So why doesn't it always fucking do that?
Yeah.
So
It makes sense for him if the spider gets attacked. The spider would clearly
will
defend
not just
himself.
fucking sit
Yeah.
there.
Just stand there and just take
it'll
damage.
do-
That
it says it'll make attacks of opportunity on its own, but never says that it will attack on its own.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's a giant fucking scary spider, so
Yeah.
it's a predator. I'm sure that he thinks that, food.
Especially food hurting me, I make it food.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a bite. This is a bite.
Oh, 8.
D4.
Well, I plus 7, so
Damn.
15's the number, so.
Wait, what?
yeah, that's. I have plus 2 for archery, then proficiency plus dexterity.
Oh,
so.
okay. Oh, I thought you just make your spider like, I've got plus 7.
No. 9
Look at
again.
you.
Yeah!
I'm just dropping
All
little
that
froggies
damage.
left and right. Finally doing something.
Finally picking up your end of the table, bro. Thank you.
It must be the swampland that
Yeah.
brings it out in you.
Nature.
Alrighty, so we've definitely, let's see, that was.
That was the
Faerun.
third
Yeah,
on the
that's
wall.
pretty awesome. Does anyone else need healing?
I can heal myself later.
Okay, I'm gonna concentrate on bless, and I can't attack the enemy with any magic. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna chill.
Alright.
I've used 2.
Unless
healing
anyone wants me to do
abilities.
anything, like cast. No, I can't attack them. So.
You see the Bollywogs, they had just thrown their spears and they saw their friend die. They look around and they're like, fuck this, I'm out. So you see them scatter. Falrath.
Oh, there's still a lizard dude in front of me.
Mhm.
And, pretty single-minded about that.
Destroy him. Plus a D4.
18.
If you need it.
And 13 damage to, I hope, kill him.
Destroy him.
No.
No.
He's pristine.
I have advantage on initiative rolls.
Let's see. So you hit him, pull your blade out. He just pushes you away and stumbles off,
The lizard?
full disengage,
And
runs
first
past you
turn,
guys,
first
just
turn
trying to get back to the
advantage
swamp.
The
So
one
he,
that you just hit?
I have not
yeah,
attacked.
yeah, the one you just
Okay.
had. That's why I said he pushes you off and just
I really
runs,
need it.
going, "I'm done. Fuck this." You know, fight or flight kicked
Difficult
in,
terrain
and
does not
flight
sound like
was the
we're
one that
traveling.
won the day.
Yeah.
So. that was 50.
My group can't become lost by magical means.
Cool.
It's actually really cool.
Yeah.
James is like, you guys are lost in the woods because it's magical. Nope, fuck you, bro.
Well, you're just lost in the woods because you don't know where you are.
I like all this fuck you bro shit to me. That's nice.
I'm
I'm
skilled in
gonna
navigating
teabag your
wilderness,
bitch ass
bro.
later.
I can do whatever I want.
We can't say things like this at work anymore. I caught myself at work saying all types of shit. Like, can't say that
Alrighty.
anymore.
It's good practice for having
I don't give a shit what I say in front of a
Is
kid.
it? Why can't you say it anymore?
Because we have to act like coaches, even though we're
And when
not.
tracking creatures, I can also learn their exact number, their size, and how long ago they.
Okay, so the fight is over. Do you guys want to catch up on some healing,
Yes.
chug some potions?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that. Because I'm at 10.
What is? Do they have a short rest here?
Yeah.
That's
I'm not sure if the inner courtyard is the wisest of places to take a short rest. You know the place is on full alert. Everyone's got exclamation points above their heads.
Yep.
Fuck those guys.
We shall.
I take a small knife to their drum. Fuck that shit.
Wow. The drum's been silenced already. The guy that beat it is dead.
I'm good.
Obviously.
I might just
Heal pots.
cast a little.
Anybody?
I will use a heal pot.
And so roll your heal pot healiness. Get back your lives.
I will feed my raven some corn. You did good.
My pecker can just go peck some wood later. He's good. I have a woodpecker.
I know that. It's not what I was.
Mr. Peck, don't you know?
Not Mr. Beaky. Not Mr.
No,
Is
Mr.
this-
Peck.
This is still backup. This hasn't gone anywhere.
I'm trying to
Is
kill
that
you.
your gunslinger?
Yeah.
This is hopefully the dungeon where I kill everybody.
But then what?
Then my gunslinger
Well,
shows up and saves you all.
We'll make sure that we
You wouldn't
go
be the
from
first to die, though.
you
I
know
wouldn't.
the
You'll be the
weak
last one.
options to the
Bitch,
strong
yeah.
options.
We go from a motley group to a murder group.
Because
too.
that's
Our
how it is
friends
with groups.
died
You always
here.
I would
build the
sit down
role
and talk to
play
every
characters,
character,
then
like,
you get your face stomped in, and then
And
you
then
come
you-
back with your,
Yeah.
you know,
I'm not a gnome anymore.
Yeah.
I'm a motherfucking elf ranger.
I got this, man.
I got
Ready.
a heavy bow. I can actually shoot. I do damage.
Okay, so everybody
made fun
feels
characters.
good.
We did not
Okay,
make
so
characters
you have
for
this.
maximization.
Yeah.
multiple
I made a
doors
murder hobo.
that you can open
I made a
to
murder
explore
hobo.
this cave, but
Oh, good
using the rule of go left,
Thanks,
go right,
Paladin.
you have two options. You can either go left or you can go right into either
Always
corner
works.
of the castle, either tower of the castle, to your immediate right or to your immediate left.
Always in
Unless you
cast
want to
spikes.
just go into the middle, but we're experienced enough now that we know not to do that. So
Sounds like a
But
really
they
bad-
wouldn't expect that, would they?
You go ahead.
Not.
Send the spider.
So do you want to go in the
Let's go
Mr.
right.
Benz is like, no.
Right.
the north tower
The
or
right.
the
White is. I mean, right is
the
right.
northeast tower or the southeast
right.
tower?
White is right because that's the cleric. That's what she's wearing. She'll heal us.
Yes.
So you guys say
Yeah,
right?
that's what I meant.
That's what you said?
Yes, totally what you meant. You-
Alrighty, so
Are
the
we going to
first
the right?
door.
Are we going to the right?
Yeah, right. To the right.
First door on the right.
Do we want to?
A large forge dominates the center of this chamber, which is pleasantly warm thanks to a bed of coals glowing dully in the forge. Half a dozen lizardfolk are working around the forge, but they don't seem to be accomplishing much. Other accoutrements of the blacksmith's trades are scattered throughout the room, and many very poorly made metal items are heaped in the northwest corner.
Half a dozen lizard folk.
Break?
I have an idea. After break, 'Cause I'm pretty sure it's time.
It's pretty
yeah.
close.
Yeah. So when we get back from break, I'm gonna cast pyrotechnics in the room, cause the forge to go up like a fucking flashbang, and blind them all for one turn.
Awesome.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, camera. Has to find
Pretend you
you.
didn't hear that because it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
It's gonna be totes. Totes cool. Snoogans.
No, let's do this room. You see one lizardman look at you. Hang on. Look at you quizzically, and they're like, "Man thing, you know how bash metal into weapon?
Yeah.
Well, get over here then."
I won't go there.
Bash metal into
You
murder
see
skin.
that they have a.
Bash
It
face
looks like
into
a
metal.
breastplate that is, piping hot. It's like, the metal is red, and they're taking it out of the coals, putting on a thing, and beating it. We want sword, and it looks like they've made a shovel so far. And
Oh,
That's legit.
they're like, you know how. Beat metal! They hand you a hammer. Beat it good! And they hold on to the blade. Strike it while metal hot!
I
So,
feel like you're
hold on.
gonna kill it.
Hold on.
Watch where you put your hand. That metal's hot.
I look at it and I go, guys, let's remelt this. Come with me. I'm gonna show you how to do this.
Well, I can picture
Are
a
you
bunch
actually teaching us?
Okay.
All I can picture is a bunch of lizards.
I will lead them over. I'm like, all right, so show me your mold. I need to see. I need mold the thing.
Mold. Yeah, of course we have a mold. Of course we have a mold. Yeah.
Can I see it?
Yeah, you know this stuff. You go to the mold.
So I start looking around.
There's no mold.
You guys, okay.
Why are they asking you?
Bring me two
He volunteered.
sections of stone, about yay big.
Damn. We know guy. He make weapons before. We watch. He take metal. He hammer it. It becomes sword. Just show us how to do that.
After he pours it into the mold and forms it into the proper shape. Right now, you have shovel. You don't have sword. This, if you give me 2 rocks, we dig a trench through it, put it together, and then cool it, you will have a sword, or the shape of one that we can then beat down. I'm going to make minor illusion to display images of how this works.
Minor illusion whiteboard. And
You look in their eyes and it's like blank, like nobody's home. Yeah, we do that. Yeah. We dig trench. Yeah. Lines in earth. Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense.
So
Yeah.
bring me 2 rocks
Yeah.
about this big.
Okay, so they go. Sometime later, they come back with 2 rocks.
Yeah.
And they're rolling them. Like, oh, that's tiring.
Lessons with Professor
Yes,
Niallan.
that's effectively what you're doing. They're like, take out some water, drink it.
Okay.
Knuckle the back.
You guys are on break now.
Okay, all right.
You guys can take a break. Does anybody have pickaxes? Anything to dig a trench in this stone?
Chisels.
Stone trench, stone.
Chisel.
I'm just gonna say I'm taking a short rest because if we're letting you do all this, I'm taking a nap.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Okay.
Oh god.
I do it again. A nail.
Nail.
And then I put the nail to the stone.
2 stone.
And then I put a hammer.
Hammer.
And the hammer goes to the stone. And
Hammer.
makes a spot in the line.
Spot and line.
And the stone.
Stone.
I need you guys to do that.
All right. So
Oh my god.
one guy
I'll
gets
take
hammer
I'll take a piece of chalk.
and goes to stone, and he.
Whoa. I draw a line, a sword shape, in chalk on the stone on both sides and go. I'm not sure how to put this. beat this as if you would your children.
So I'm gonna say about 30 minutes of coaching, and I will read to you what. They listen attentively if characters offer advice, but show no signs of comprehending what they're told.
What the fuck are you doing?
So everybody else gets a half-hour break. Niallan doesn't.
Niallan actually takes like a wisdom score damage. That was the most fucking retarded group of people I've ever met. They showed fucking pictures. Let's do it just like I just can't deal with it.
Did they let me leave when I'm done?
Oh yeah, they don't give a fuck. They only care about making a sword. They don't give two shits at all about you guys.
So we're not gonna kill him? Okay.
Well, I mean, you could start attacking them if you want, but considering that they're 2 attack monsters each, I don't know if you want to start fighting them.
No.
They're genuinely,
I help make them a mold.
As blacksmiths, I don't think they're armed
the
with
6
spiked
lizard
shields and
folk
clubs.
in the
Maybe
forge
just
room
clubs.
won't attack unless they are
Yeah.
antagonized first. They are trying to make an iron spear point from scraps of ruined armor, but their effort is producing something more like a shovel than a blade. They listen attentively if the characters offer advice, but show no signs of comprehending what they're told.
So I do help them make a mold. I'm like, this. Use this. And then beat it. And then put it in the water. And I leave. Done. I can't.
So you leave. All right.
Is that all that was in this tower?
Of that room?
Or just
That's just that's the first room. Now there is a door that leads into the tower proper.
Okay, so that's where we'll probably head after break.
So let's go to break. Thank you for watching so far, guys. We're going to take a 10-minute break. The time on deck is 7:33, so we'll be back at 7:43.
Number 6.
Welcome back, guys. So last week
Tunnels.
we dealt with some
Sorry.
with the forge and armory. Dealt with the lizardmen trying to make a spearhead from old armor. Continuing on,
Idiots. Fucking
It's
idiots.
the end.
What was the short rest?
You get a hit die back.
It died.
Wait, for a short rest?
D20, right?
Do you
I managed to roll 2. Big, big well-to-do on that.
Wisdom?
Con.
I think it's at least a 1.
Hit die, not D20.
Just kidding. So D8 then?
Mhm.
I need a D10.
So, okay, cool. I'm at...
You get 60 hit points back.
Yeah, I get 50.
Well, and your spider?
My spider is D8.
Yay.
Mm.
Mm.
Plus 7?
Hyperbolic
Yes.
crime chamber. You get 1 more. Hyperglycemic crime chamber.
Mm.
all right. So do we? Is everybody ready?
Okay.
I'm good.
Yes, we
All
are
right.
alive.
So continuing on, you the next room.
A deer.
A female deer.
I shoot it.
Past the
That falls and
forge.
drop.
Actually entering the
That's fun.
north tower,
Yeah.
the northeast tower.
Neither of you are bards.
Yes, we are journeying forth.
I'm going to assume there wasn't anything worthwhile in that
But we're all
room.
bards.
No, not really.
That's not the next line.
This is what we're singing as we're going through the castle.
And then it's something, and then in
Me, a name, I call myself.
fa, a long way to run.
Alrighty, so
We're bonding.
I love that movie. Fuck you.
I only
So
saw the
weird.
first half,
You're
and I
such a
had no
gloomy,
idea there were
horrible person.
Nazis.
You like that random
For
movie.
like
Bunch of
years.
Nazis. I love it.
No, for real. We had the 2 VHS set, and I didn't know there was a second half. So for years and years, I just thought it was a happy story, and there were no Nazis, and I had no idea.
Bunch of Nazis. Fuck yeah.
Oh my god.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you know people were dying. And she's out there singing in the hills.
Yeah,
What's going on, James?
okay, so you walk,
Sorry.
you enter this room,
traveling song.
and you see 12 lizard folk. They have their weapons up, but like, man thing, You heard the alarm. Are you, you see what's going on out there?
Somebody let the lizards loose.
Yeah, the big lizards.
Probably those damn Bollywogs. I hate them.
Yeah, they're idiots, man.
Yeah, they're not good.
Are you speaking
I want to
Platonic?
smash them.
Okay.
You should smash them.
They're weak. You strong.
You big and big, they small.
I like what you did there.
That's a line from James's ogre roleplay. Me big, you small.
Is he using a person as a crayon on the walls? That was good times. That was a great. That was fun times. That was good times. All right.
That was an Andy had his fucking chest punched down into
Oh
his
yeah,
ass.
he did.
And the wizard went, oh shit. He dead.
He's the one that fell to the floor, didn't he?
Almost.
Anyway, sorry.
That was good times. All right, so yeah, there's 12 lizardmen. They're like, all right.
Ogres plus hills.
Well, I'm not here drums anymore. Well, I guess that makes sense. Damn Bollywogs. So, what are you doing in here?
I came to teach your friends how to make weapons.
You just see them kind of roll their eyes. They, all right. So they, sit down and start, they pull out some, like, dice, looks more like bone stuff, and they're just kind of throwing it, and they're like, and they seem to be playing some kind of gambling lizardman game.
How do you play this game?
It's a
Just
game
gonna go to the rest.
of deceit and deception and the luck of the gods.
Really?
Yeah.
Nap
Okay,
time.
so how does the game work?
Well, you see, you take this, you roll it on the table, and then you argue about who won.
It is called Superfight.
Are they playing... That's what we're naming it now. This game's called Superfight. We play it all the time back in the hills.
Ah, good game. And by the way, I won!
I believe you.
They start arguing.
Cool, we keep walking. Congrats, you
All
won.
right. So there's a stairwell that leads up,
I think so.
and then
I have a strange feeling that we're going to fight all these guys on the way the fuck back.
I am getting that feeling.
It's going to suck a lot of dick.
You know what's going to be amazing if one of us
What are you
don't
doing your own
sleep all
time?
of a
It's up to you.
sudden.
I'm more interested in killing them.
Why are we doing that then? Why are you letting me talk to them?
Because it's what you do. It makes you feel better than sitting in a box.
That's
And
You're
getting
so
your word in
kind.
edgewise
so the
and
back
fire
room of
feet
this,
strength beyond
that's jelly.
there is a
And belly.
room
And
that
belly.
has
And
10
tummy. Craig.
reed mats on
Long
the
as they are all
ground
right.
that you assume the lizardmen use for sleeping. It is a nice, clean, dry room, shockingly enough. It reminds you
Oh,
of the
so
longhouses
A
that
room
were...
that I could use grease
out
in
there.
has no enemies in it. Because
And what do you put
We
one
could
single
sleep, there are
caltrop in
beds.
each bedding?
They don't seem to think we're enemies.
I'm not against that.
Okay.
I'm deeply tempted to do that now.
What are you going to do?
Put one caltrop in each bedding.
But, MJ.
Yeah, you could.
Fuck you, that's why.
And then just say it's a prank.
I'm the paladin of
I don't
vengeance.
know who did it.
This is so beneath me. And yet, strangely, that's fine.
I think the gnomes have rubbed off on you, Falrath.
I hope not. But who knows what they get up to when I'm
Fuck
asleep.
everybody, because it's funny.
Basically.
You're just kind of exploring around. They're like, that's where we sleep. Don't go in there. So don't put the caltrops. It's just me.
We're just passing through. I promise we're not going to go through.
Well, there's nowhere. You can't go upstairs. You can't go over there.
What's
And
upstairs?
the other room he points to is another room on this floor. Which is another sleeping room, apparently.
But where else can we go?
You can't go upstairs.
I cast
On
minor
this tower.
illusion on the doorway to make it look like the room is not with us in it, or with us standing there. And
Or we could just beat them at their game.
why would we do that?
Why would we beat them at their game?
I bet. How about if we beat you at your game, you let us go upstairs to see? I mean, you guys are such experts at it. Surely we'll lose and have to leave.
What do we get if we win?
You get hurt.
What? No.
Like,
I'm not a
If they were humanoid.
Smooth.
You can have a cast minor illusion this bubble.
Is it a bobblehead?
A lizard
Right,
bug.
we got those.
They have lizard bobbleheads. I have like lizard
Minor
Superman,
illusion.
lizard Batman.
Minor illusion, the Holy Grail. We got one of those.
They what weapons do you guys have?
Rapier.
Long sword,
Weird.
dagger, mini crossbow
Bow.
thing.
I have a short sword as
I only
well.
have my staff.
So one of them goes over and is playing with your long
Doesn't
sword.
Joy have
You
that?
bet this. Takes your long sword, puts it on the table.
Deal.
My long sword?
Yes, because you have to learn a
No.
lesson. Yes. Deal.
No, I do not need to learn a lesson. I say in English, not knowing that you said it in Draconic.
Yeah, it did. I said you need to learn a lesson. We're betting that.
Okay, so you guys are gonna play. All right. So who's playing?
Intimidate.
You have. It's a one-on-one
Okay.
game. Okay, so you'll play. So
Yeah, no roll.
Can I
B.
cast Bless and give him an extra D4?
I hope that you have your divine portent written up.
so what we're gonna do to play this game?
I do, but you're not
The
gonna
game
walk.
is part. It's
You
not
might.
part luck. It's legitimately sleight of hand, and then
Why aren't you a rogue?
Persuasion.
yes, and then opposed persuasion.
Falrath, I
Or
hope you
intimidate.
win because
As you're
that's
trying,
my
well,
long
it's not
sword.
really intimidate. It's
Just not
they're
long sword.
you're trying to
Explain why you won.
exactly. So
Which do
the
they
dexterity is.
People I use.
They explain that there are symbols on the dice and certain combinations are better than other combinations. It's actually shockingly a fairly complex dice system that they have come up with. But they have a little ditty that they kind of go through that you're like, oh, well, wow, I guess you guys must memorize that shit to even understand what you're doing. Don't ask me what it is because I'll just blah, 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 and there you go, that's the ditty. So,
Little ditty, James.
yeah, blah, blah, blah,
Little
blah.
ditty
Blah, 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 blah.
about Jack and Diane.
All right. So,
Yes?
what's your dexterity roll come up to be?
I understand that reference.
Do I add
It's a
any
Weird Al
skills to
song.
No, it's not.
It is
You
Weird
would
Al
add
did
it's just
parody
a
of it.
opposed
Okay.
dexterity.
Weird Al did a song like that.
it? 11.
It's called the Buckingham
All right.
Blues. It's
So
real.
you both make your rolls,
I
and
do
you
know the real
look at
song,
what
I
you
think,
got,
too.
and he looks at you. So now make a persuasion. You're going to do opposed persuasion.
Is that actually cocked?
It looks
It
like
looks like
it's
it is.
cocked. So
What the hell? There's nothing
It
there.
looked perfectly
That's
like,
how you
on the
won.
dice.
That is
There's
how.
nothing there.
That's how. You win, though.
Persuasion
yes.
Wisdom.
already.
Oh wait.
Gotcha.
17.
Charisma.
Okay.
But also-
He was apparently just as nimble-fingered as you. He's clearly the best at this game of the bunch. And you looked at what he got, and you looked at what you got, and you went through the ditty in your head, and you were like, well, I think we're both basically even. But then when you started arguing about which bits and and you're both making arguments back and forth, and there was a little bit of sleight of hand as each of you changed each other's dice a little bit. Your dice are, you rolled an 8, no, you rolled a 9, you didn't say, shit like that. And as you guys argue back and forth,
So playing 40
you end up arguing better than he does, and everybody's going, I think you won. All right, shit. All right. So he's like, well,
I think they're worth.
I guess
I'm good.
you won. So we'll let you, here you keep your blade. It's a short sword now, and it's and you can go upstairs.
Just for fun.
You have a short sword now.
What? Falrath, how did you lose weight?
I didn't lose anything. You have a sword, don't you?
What's the problem? You blade back. You win.
This is not
Upstairs.
my. No.
Up we go.
What?
Up we go. Up we go. Up we go. We got shit to do.
Fine.
You see everybody get a little mad. What do you mean that's not your blade? You got a blade.
It is her blade. We're going upstairs.
It's right. It sucks that we lost. Sit back down. You just hear
They're
some
too
more.
tiny to even use my long
No,
sword.
they're not. They're
No, these are lizardmen, not Bollywogs.
Fine, whatever.
I'm gonna. I'll use another sword.
If they were Pollywogs, we'd argue the point, but fuck it.
It is a parody.
It is.
Okay, so you head upstairs.
We super fought and I won.
It's old. It's okay.
The top of the stairs gets you to.
I don't like being told I can't go places.
I noticed.
Good.
You give other people's things away. So they can go places.
See, but
It's actually a dangerous location that nobody goes to because they're afraid.
It's a nice
told you
warm
so.
room.
This isn't in Dark Souls.
The heat rising from, you assume, the arsenal chamber, the where they were doing the forge work.
Turns out.
But
it's
currently the room is empty.
just a chimney.
There's a lot of moldering weapons and armor in here.
Is there a long
you
sword?
think that a long time ago weapons and armor used to be stored here, but that must have been centuries upon centuries ago.
There's a longsword that is covered in rust.
Yeah, I'll just swap it with the
Great.
one
If you roll
that
a crit, you give them tetanus.
Yeah. They
Can that be a
randomly
thing?
get stunned for a round.
It's the only way you can deal damage, though.
You'll be feeling that.
I'll just
I don't care if
shred it, make
I-
little nails for them to step on.
I have a
So you
character
have
named Lovejaw.
2 rooms you can explore. There's you're in the corner of this room, and you are facing. You've got a door on your right, and you've got a door straight ahead.
Mm-hmm.
To the right.
Do we hear anything?
To the right.
Do we hear
Wait, no,
anything?
yeah. Can we listen through the doors? Is there music?
You hear great
There's an
Bollywogs
organ grinder
going,
lizard man on the other side.
Lies? Or...
Springtime
For Hitler.
in Germany.
What's everybody's passive perception?
Winter.
Probably -4 with
I
these
love
two
that. Nathan Lane
would
is
be
the
bards
best.
behind us.
Passive perception.
11.
12.
Noon.
Okay.
And 13 for my spider.
My wisdom's
Okay.
pretty high.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, ravens. Birds and stuff.
Birds and stuff.
Now that song's in my head.
Passive
It's not
perception is
even a full
13 for my
song.
raven.
What about Mr. Pecky? Pecker.
It's just a
Woody.
small pet.
Oh.
It doesn't really... I don't think I get the same bonuses as his raven.
Please. Makes me laugh. Oh.
Everything makes you laugh.
Not everything.
Imagine Hitler doing the party patrol dance or the foot patrol.
What is this?
Shaking his ass.
It's the song you listen to before the show.
Yes, I do. But yes.
I like Tuddles.
Turtles.
Well, I sang as Tuddles, though.
Okay, so as you're kind of going through you open the door and there's nothing in it, like completely cleaned out room. There's just nothing in there.
It's not a
then
chameleon
you,
lizard man
I look up.
You look up.
blended into the wall.
Well, you don't see anything up there. You turn around. You go through the left door, and
You're looking-
that room is also empty. But there's a door beyond it. You open that door into another empty room, and there's no other doors out of there.
What are
But
we
you
playing,
do see
Pathfinder?
a
Mist.
trap door in the ceiling in the back right corner of this room.
So
Up to the turret. Because
As you approach, you tentatively try the trap door, and you can actually see 2 nails have been nailed into it, sealing it. So you have 2 options. Does anybody have like a crowbar or a hammer or really a crowbar?
I definitely have a crowbar for non-illicit reasons. I just happen to have one.
If you
I
have a
like that you're a
crowbar,
paladin with thieves' tools.
these are sizable nails that have been really hammered in there. So it'll take
these are
you
useful tools.
a few minutes to actually get the nails out. If you don't,
Definitely not a vape.
Definitely not me.
Can we get the nails out, please?
yeah. So it takes about 5 minutes with the crowbar to get the nails out.
Okay.
Most honorable paladin.
Sometimes
Follow
the bad
the
guys
path
lock
of the
doors.
carpenter.
I agree. It's
That's what
accurate.
crowbars are for.
Mm-hmm.
And also,
I'm enjoying it.
it's also for casting sleep.
Crowbars? And it doesn't take a spell slot. It's great.
It only works on one person though,
At a
One at a
time.
time. If they go to-
and usually only once on that one person.
Sometimes all you need is one.
Mhm.
Not that I would know.
After the one time, they're usually a little bit skeptical of you being around.
Unless you sneak up on them, right? And they don't know it was you. And then you're there like, hey, wake up. Someone just knocked you over the head.
I ran them off.
Bro, okay, bro. Someone told me.
That's a good way to make friends if they're stupid.
I saved you.
It's all village folk unless they're a level 7 blacksmith.
Fuck you.
Okay, so
Zuka.
James is only reading ahead on what's going to kill us.
It's like, is this the trap
No,
door that
no.
triggers the fireball trap, or is it the other
Other
trap
one.
door?
Was it the 20 lizardmen and pollywogs up on this one or the next one?
So the the components for knock. The only component for knock, the spell knock, is verbal. So I wonder if the verbal component is Alohomora.
That'd be fun.
So
That'd be
do they.
amazing. Yes.
I think it should only have a somatic component, and the somatic component is the crowbar.
So is there? Why even be a wizard? Why even cast spells?
Sometimes the door doesn't have a way to open it besides magic.
I wonder what other spells I can mess with.
okay, so you guys
I was clever, goddammit.
Yeah, what?
Go ahead. Dan.
get to the top level of the northeast tower. So what that means is you are keep
Well
messing
fortified.
around with everything. So you get up there and you can there's actually a partial roof left,
They made him believe
I
that.
can't
Uh-huh.
find rules for not
and there's
giving people a
roofs below you from the rooms
Sap.
that you're up now
Sap.
above.
Find us.
Uh-huh.
Earlier, and you can see the other towers. You can see the tower tops.
And I'm hoping for a friendly creature like a griffin.
You're not going to find a griffin.
You find
As you walk around for a few moments,
Fine,
you keep hearing crunching, and you look below you, and there are bones all over the ground up here.
Figured it was
Small
one
animals
thing.
to pretty decent medium-sized animals.
Like something carried them up here as a nest.
And
And then somebody nailed the door shut so it couldn't come down again.
Uh-huh.
you're assuming it can fit through the trap door.
Yeah, it probably
Yeah.
flies through the hole in the roof that we're looking out of. Yeah.
Any evidence as to what it might be from
From nature.
anything?
Yes, Ranger, feces.
Feces.
Or teeth marks?
Take this poop!
Here, you can
They're
use the-
eating poison.
Oh no, the Triceratops.
another handy thing for crowbar, digging through
13.
Did you roll a perception check?
Yeah. Got one on that one.
Got a 1 on that one. Okay.
I would.
You have no idea what animal this is.
He's
you can
like,
just tell it's
I
eating a
don't see
poisonous
anything.
plant.
That was in perception. Can I roll nature?
Nope. It's not a nature thing. That
Can I roll perception?
you
just
can
for
do
kicks and
nature when
giggles?
you
'Cause I'm an elf?
see it here in just a second.
Okay.
Never mind. I perceive.
When I hear it.
nothing.
Oh shit! I know what that is.
herbivorous winged camel leopard.
Camel leopard.
I saw a short necked giraffe.
If it's intelligent, I vote we try to talk and
Really?
reason.
How was that?
It's a deer.
Now, can you talk to animals or anything like that?
If
You
they're
and your-
small and medium, I have bestial awareness where I can.
You can also cast Talk with Animals.
Yeah, I don't have that.
You're a divine caster. You have that.
Oh, I,
Yeah.
I thought in the new rules I only picked 2.
Oh.
I thought you prepared your cantrips. I thought.
You prepare your spells, but you have any spell.
Rest.
Do gnomes get that innately?
Okay, I'm good to talk to you now.
We'll guard you while you rest.
Out here in the open.
We'll just go back down to the bedrooms.
I didn't say I was going to guard you. Sounds like a you problem.
I will guard you.
No, it's not happening. I'm not going to be talking to this creature.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to kill it. I mean, or harness its energy to kill all the other creatures in this castle. The evil ones. Well, not the...
That depends on what the creature is.
That's true.
Alrighty.
But I mean, there are only 4 of us.
If it's not like
and we're
immediately
small.
hostile, I can like communicate simple ideas to it. Like,
Please
we don't want to fuck with you, you know. But
But you have to be aware of it.
Would you like to eat
And
some
there's
lizards
no way
and
it knows that,
bollywogs?
you know,
you're after my babies, aren't you?
Why does it sound like a southern high-pitched kick?
It's a scene from Alice in Wonderland, like the original cartoon movie where the bird's like, snake, serpent. I'm a little girl. Nope, you're a snake. That's my eggs.
Yep.
A two-tailed snake.
I guess the reason why I'm taking so much time is you have a giant spider as a companion, don't you? Yeah. So I'm trying to decide
if it would even come the fuck up.
if I imagined while you were exploring the inside that you had your spider out of sight, but near enough that you could call for it. You know.
Crawling around in the walls and the ceiling and whatnot.
So I imagine he just crawled up the wall
Big.
with the other with you guys, and you felt a hungry presence. But when your spider came up and joined you,
You thought it was him?
There was like, you know, it went away. Maybe like a curiosity was about it, and then you know. But since you don't spot them, they'll pretty much, I guess, just let you go on, you know, because you'll be like, oh, there's nothing up here, and you just go back downstairs.
Okay.
But it was a bunch of giant spiders, so
But we would've
I would think that because your animal companion is a giant spider, that
It's spared us.
will not have 5 giant spiders leap down on you.
The giant spider comes in and goes, oh, hey guys, and keeps walking down through.
Yeah, basically, just you know, you got the giant spider street cred. You know, they're just like, oh,
They're leaving some downstairs for us to nibble on, whatever.
Yeah.
so they'll let that be. That's no big deal. That and it's their resting period. They hunt at night anyway, so.
So these spiders don't make.
And they're clearly
webs
very
that we
effective
can
at what they
easily
do, so.
see anymore.
Yay.
No, they crawled on the wall.
You looked, you just couldn't see them.
Oh, okay.
Like apparently they're hidden in the dark recesses, so they had advantage on their stealth check. The lowest stealth check was a 16, so your passive perceptions don't pick up on it. And when you rolled like a 1 to actively search for him, you were just like, nope, that sun is
I'm so
way too
used
bright.
to my own spiders just.
Yeah,
random
exactly.
shit
You
that-
probably just thought it was your spider if you did see one.
You-
Oh, that's
Hey,
my
my
spider,
spider's
whatever.
doing
You inadvertently tamed the least stealthy spider in the world, so you don't think any of them are good at this.
So, so you head back downstairs, and the lizardmen are still playing their thing.
What's up, guys? Yo, dog.
Do you want this rusty sword? Look at it.
No, they're good. Okay, so you head back out. You want to continue.
It's
You head
magical red killing powder.
Yes, that's what it is.
effectively following the same the logic. The next, there's 2 buildings next to the north east wall. So the first one you go into.
What's funny is that we have the trapdoor open now, so the spiders will eventually come in at night and munch on the lizardmen.
Yep.
Meaning I don't have to fight them.
Mm-hmm.
No, I had to fight. Right?
A little bit too full.
Or
We'll
dead.
feast.
I already got that spider's. I unknowingly have that spider's
Street cred.
We're just like, wow, they must have all the dead stuff up here time ago.
I figured it was just gone through the hole
I've
in
got
the
a
ceiling.
big broadsword made out of cardboard. That radio is a rockin' zeppelin.
Anyway.
Yep. So you walk into
Just
this
let the
one. You
wizard have his
fought
moment
5
real fast.
Bollywogs earlier, so you walk in. 7 Bollywogs
God damn it, guys! I don't have time.
eye you suspiciously from a room that might have been a tidy barracks once. Now it is largely empty of furniture. Much of the floor is churned into mud, and the stink of Bollywogs permeates everything.
That's nasty.
Because they eye you suspiciously because they know there was fighting earlier, but there's not been any for a while as you took, I would say probably about 20, 30 minutes exploring the northeast tower.
Well, the half hour with the first.
Oh, yeah, so it's probably been like an
About
hour, really, of you exploring. So they're like, I could have sworn there was like a fight out there. There's dead dudes out there. We're barricaded, ready to fight. An hour later, Bollywogs are like, I guess they're all dead. Just want to chill out. And then you walk in, they're like, whoa, is that them? It's been like an hour. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
They have no perception of time.
So there's like a lot of,
It's been like a whole day, right?
they're just like, oh, they eye you suspiciously.
What's up,
They don't
guys?
know what's going on. What are you doing in here, Robert?
Holy shit, it talks.
Everybody speaks some form of common.
I'm just passing through.
That's
Yeah.
why we have
That's
so
why it's called
successful
common.
in
Everybody
adventures
fucking
on
knows
this,
it.
the Starship Enterprise.
We were helping the Lizardfolk with some weapons.
Yeah, we're helping them forge some weapons for you guys.
And they fucked
Make it
off.
stabbies for you to throw.
What he said. Ready, 2D.
You help lizardmen?
Point and throwy.
Well, we tried.
We tried,
They didn't
but they're
listen very
idiots.
well. They're stupid.
They are stupid.
Yeah, they
You
are.
try help them.
Are you not,
You're not fans of them? Because they said you guys were dumb, but we stuck up for you. We said that, those Bollywogs, man, they're cool as shit. I don't know what your problem with them is.
And they probably know how to forge a freaking sword.
So make a diplomacy check.
who?
Can I as well?
Can I get some aid
'Cause
here?
I
You
I
can
said something as
assist.
well.
Okay,
I
so
said
that means I
something
get
too.
advantage.
Yeah.
I said Bollywogs probably
It's
don't have to forge
it's
a
just
sword.
Randall. He's the one talking.
I talked too.
Wait,
though.
we gotta-
I was
I don't
helping
do
them, like
much.
going, yeah.
Yeah, you were
Funny,
assisting,
throwy,
but
throwy.
Yeah.
there's only one assist action. That
18.
18.
I think you're good.
DC 50.
They're that suspicious.
Wait one moment. They said what? Ribbit. I'll be right back, Ribbit.
Are they gonna go kill some
He
lizard man?
runs upstairs. Well, he pitter patters of little frogman's feet
I
upstairs.
wish I had like 2 flip-flops.
That's kind of what that sounds like. Yeah, flip flops.
Yep. Especially
Just
in the
wet
mud.
flip-flops.
Just wet, squishy.
Whatever you and Caitlin are into, I don't want to know anymore. Wet, squishy flip-flops. Cool.
I don't know what's turning in their head, and I'm afraid to.
You guys at home get it. You've seen it before.
Have we?
You've seen that red tube, right? Everybody has.
Sometimes when you watch porn, you kind of just want to see if it's real. And then, maybe you go back and watch it a second time, Maybe.
Especially the ones with the interesting titles like Peanut Butter Slap. You gotta watch it to figure out what the hell.
And then maybe you watch it again. Maybe you watch it again. Maybe just once. Or twice.
I hear you have to try something
Yeah,
3
for
times before
For
you know whether or not
scientific
you like
purposes?
it.
For science, for science. And then maybe you watch it a 4th time and you might enjoy it just a little bit.
For academic reasons.
I don't know.
What? So we're talking about watching weird fucking porn and being like, I'm gonna watch this one more time for
Academic purposes.
reasons.
I'm not sure if I like this yet.
This time I'm gonna watch.
And then you watch it again.
So he comes back downstairs. He's like, I think I know what happened. We gonna deal with this.
Are you?
So
Is it the same Bollywog? He sounds different.
Same Bollywogs. I don't know what happened. He comes back changed.
The fairies.
Slightly taller. Somebody cast enlarge on me.
But not
So
very
a
good, just slightly taller.
He went from small to medium.
a Bollywog walks in while you guys are talking with the Bollywogs that are in this room. He comes in behind you guys through the door, and you know, you can tell that he's a little bit different. He's definitely a stronger looking. Like he seems to have like actual musculature. So he's, you know, very robust.
Is he a battle toad?
Yes, he's a battle toad.
He's a
He rolls in, sees, you know, you guys.
He's a polyrath.
What's going on here? Boss, these humans, they said that the lizardmen said we were stupid. It's like, well, I saw the bodies outside. Spears were everywhere. There's a couple of dead Bollywogs. But maybe one of the Bollywogs misunderstand. Maybe the lizardmen fight us. Maybe we must fight them. We're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to show those stupid lizardmen who's the real frog of the swamp.
They're over there.
So,
They're all hiding in the attic.
The rest of them are.
So,
Are you
then
Sarek
you hear
now?
them go.
Are you Sarek now?
Do you see them raise their weapons? Far blacks! Spattergoo! And he's like, ah!
I did that once in a brothel.
Spattergoo everywhere!
Oh god!
On the windows and the walls.
So the sweat.
Drips down your balls. Alrighty. So,
I should just
Far
play
Black
Bard.
Splattergoo and his
Yeah.
Or at least a sorcerer.
7 Bollywogs.
Good luck, guys.
He actually goes upstairs and gets 2 more Bollywogs to come down with him. And he's like, alright, this ought to be enough. It's good time to go show the stupid lizardman who's boss. I know they've been plotting in that tower. I can hear them sometimes talking to their stupid lizardmen. I know they ain't happy. Now we gonna show them we the strongest tribe on the swamp. So
Yes,
he's
you
chaotically
are.
evil, so I don't see why he would even give a shit. Like, I think he's just mad and he's gonna go after him, so.
Just wants to fight.
Bye.
You leave! This our room. You leave.
Okay.
I close door and lock behind you.
We're going.
There? Yeah.
We
Yeah.
leave.
So you guys go back out, or hustle back out into the courtyard.
Down,
And then Bollywogs,
I mean, let's-
human, you don't say anything about this.
Lips are sealed.
Oh, yeah, no. Not at all.
We would never hear.
Where?
Yes, right, I like him. And they
Statistically, someone has to.
go into they form up. I shouldn't really say they form up in any kind of formation or anything. They just kind of crowd around the door, and he's like, "I open the door. Anything that moves, we kill him." Ah, fire blocks, Spattergoo. Like, let's do this. Pushes in the door. They all wog in.
They pollywog it.
They polywog in.
And then we... Crowbar?
I think we should just go.
No,
Yeah.
the door.
Oh, you want me to?
Oh, the door that they
The
locked.
door that they locked behind us.
You want to go back to their muddy room?
There's another tower up there.
It is a 2-story, building.
Warranty rooms, yeah.
They're another way in.
All right. Well, it used to probably been an ice lock, but 1,000 years exposed to the elements. Not to mention it's Bollywogs, and they don't know how to keep anything nice. So that shit. Oh, that was easy. So you roll in there like fucking bosses, and
Feels like dicks in here.
it's not a great room, but you do notice.
Dixon female barracks.
Are you guys gonna look in the room any, or are you gonna just go upstairs?
Go upstairs.
I'll poke around the room, but I don't think I'm gonna find anything.
Yeah, I don't think there's much here.
Mud.
Bollywogs.
So you're gonna poke around the room a little bit. So you're gonna actually walk in the room a little bit and look around. All right. So you look around. You see that there is a door. So there's a small room underneath the stairs that leads up. So being the inquisitive, paladin who has turned his life around, but he still has a little bit of exploratory curiosity in him. You
That's
decide
what
to
we
go
call
up to this
Exploratory.
and very heroically check for traps. Everything's good.
James, would you say this room smells like female barracks in summer?
It's pretty nasty.
Why
So
do female barracks smell bad and
you
stuff?
open it up and you see
Let's not pursue that conversation.
3 mud-splattered chests are shoved into the sheltered space between the staircase.
Mud splat.
This contained much of the Bollywogs' accumulated pay. The chests contain hundreds of
That's a
items
dilemma.
made from copper and tin, and that incorporate smaller damaged semi-precious stones. The 3 chests combined contain 30,000 copper, 5,000 silver, jewelry, copper, and tin with ornamental or semi-precious stones worth another 350 gold for a value of 700 gold. Their total weight is over 500 pounds. 305 pounds of coins plus another 200 pounds of jewelry.
Nah, bro, we good.
Buried among all the copper and tin in one chest is a small mahogany box.
Oh, mahogany.
Mahogany.
Do you touch the mahogany box?
I like his eyes wide. That's it.
I will probably be like, what the hell is all this? Ooh, that looks nice.
It explodes, you die.
Oh, fuck.
Someone
You
open
explosive
it,
room.
2 potions of healing, and 1 vial of oil of etherealness.
Hot damn.
Ooh.
What does that do?
I
It's good
have
shit
no
for a wizard, I
idea.
tell you what.
I think it's pretty good shit for most everybody.
You know what wizards like? They like being in the middle of combat doing all kinds of stupid shit. You know what clerics like? Being in the middle of combat doing all kinds of stupid shit. Casters in general love fucking oil of etherealness because they're just gonna guess what? Fuck you, you can't touch me.
Dun,
So-
dun, dun, dun.
So it turns you ethereal, and nobody can actually
Without magic
without,
weapons.
Without magic weapons,
Awesome.
they
You
can't.
know what's a magic weapon? Allergies.
Trust me, I fucking know.
The longer I live here, the more allergies I think.
Actually, I've read a study that says the longer you live somewhere, the more allergies you develop. Instead of what you
time
would
to-
think would happen.
Move back
Huh.
to the desert.
There's not enough out there to get out.
Heading upstairs, just
Yeah.
like
Nothing
all
fucking
areas
gross.
occupied by Bollywogs, this chamber is a mess. Reed pallets, dirty baskets, and animal bones litter the floor.
Every 10 years.
In the
I cross my
southeast
grandma.
corner of the room is a large, sturdy chest wrapped in chains and padlocked.
There's something either good or extremely bad in there.
That depends, is it moving?
We want
It
to
is
look.
not moving.
I think we should.
Breathing?
I think we should turn
It
around
is not breathing.
and let our paladin here use his holy might and pull the lock apart.
Pry those chains off.
Yes.
I can break these chains.
I take 1d hit points of wisdom damage from this sarcasm.
Everybody, let's turn.
So
let's
you
turn
whip out
around.
your thieves' tools,
Yes.
make a dexterity check.
I,
Guys,
I prefer
guys.
to think them as my justice tool.
For reals, turn around.
I will turn away from
Well,
the paladin.
before we even add anything, I got 16.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Inside is Farblex's share of the Bollywogs' pay. Silver and electrum jewelry, hand mirrors, shell combs, hairpins, and brooches with semi-precious stones, all with a total value of 1,376 gold. Most of the silver is black from tarnish.
Still silver.
I will take one of those mirrors for corner purposes.
In a
You good?
civilized land, every
That's
one
all
of
you're
these
taking?
items is something that would be found on a woman's dressing table or nightstand. This is a private joke. Well, you assume that because this is all women's stuff, that there's a inside joke going on between the guy who pays this guy and the guy.
So,
Derpy
Miss-
justness.
Mr. Spattergoo likes dressing up in women's clothing and stuff?
It's all the same to Farblex since he knows nothing of civilization or the fashions of human noblewomen. He doesn't give a shit.
So
But the other guy thinks it's hilarious.
pays them in women's stuff.
I may grab
because-
some lady stuff.
Effectively.
I grab one of the mirrors, look at myself. I need to get back to town soon.
So how Spattergoo is this chest?
It's, I'm sure not quite as mud caked, but probably mud caked since they like mud. But
Onward we go.
let's.
I got some hairpins. I stick them in my
this
pack.
chest, but I'm not,
not
carrying
gonna wear 'em
500
openly.
pounds of copper.
No.
I'll take
Yeah.
care.
So there's one
No,
room
I
left
took
in
some
here,
pretty things.
or
That's all
that
I
you
took.
can. It's the stables loft. The loft above the stables is
Took
where
pretty things.
you see cut reeds to use as bedding. In the stalls of giant lizards, other than the reeds and a few bats, nothing else is here. So you go downstairs and checking out the actual bottom floor of the stables. Let's see if there's anything of interest in there.
Is there a horsey?
No.
Have been enlarged to accommodate the beast. 8 giant lizards are hanging out there.
Giant lizards?
Yep, they're giant lizards. And when you walk in, they become agitated as you are strangers. Flee!
Do they speak common? Because I'm going to say, hey.
No, these are giant lizards.
No, these
No.
are the
They're
animals.
They're not
they
the
don't have
lizard men?
the man.
Handle animal?
Could. I
Should
just
we
basically,
retreat slowly?
with simple gestures,
Well,
show them I mean no harm.
Yeah. And within, they calm down enough for you to look around and see it's just stables. There's nothing interesting there.
Okay. If there were people, we could be
We
like...
brought food. Psych.
So
Bounce.
there is a
They eat your
door
hat.
leading to.
We got another.
There's a small
Minor
wall, like so.
illusion.
You have the
Go.
tower in the middle of the courtyard, and there's 2 walls on either side of it that seal off the back half of the courtyard. So you can go into the back half courtyard, or you can go back and explore the tower that is now behind you to your left.
To the tower.
Let's go away from the fight.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
That way.
The more I think about it, yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
So which way are you going back to the
Deeper.
tower? Or are you going straight?
Straight.
Okay,
Away
so
from
you
the
go
fight.
into the inner ward.
Did we lock the door behind us again?
Who cares?
Okay.
They're all dead.
Just don't want suspicion.
All the
They-
goo inside has become Spattergoo on the outside.
Originally, the passage between the
Looks like
outer and
last
inner
night.
wards would be closed off with heavy wooden gates,
Okay.
but that shit ain't been replaced since, the 1,000 years ago when they originally fell down from misuse. So, there is no door, there's just a giant space in the wall where there used to be a wooden door, and you're like, interesting. So you
I picked
cautiously enter, and you see 3 guard drakes. You see them, they see you, you see that they seem to always be on guard, so there is no, and they attack.
Oh, hey.
Oh shit!
Dragon, favorite enemy. I could attack first. Sweet.
Yes, it
you, said
does.
you said guard lizards, not ambush drakes. So I don't know if they're dragons.
Yes,
You
are
said
they?
ambush drakes.
He said
You said
drakes.
guard lizards.
They are guard drakes.
Oh.
Medium dragon,
Okay.
unaligned.
I get advantage on.
So he gets a free attack, and he gets advantage on initiative.
Okay.
You
Can
get,
I
you
try
get a
to
free attack to each
wound-
No, that's not what it is. He gets
I get a free
advantage on first attack.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
To something that hasn't acted yet. So that all depends also on my advantage on
You don't think we can win the move, or do you?
my dragon.
You probably.
He said unaligned,
20.
so I figured maybe.
So,
So 23,
what you should do is you should get your card back from James
24.
and just re-roll all the ones that are existing.
All the
with
initiative.
advantage.
Or just roll it down.
I'll just take the one you just rolled.
20.
20.
Everybody
Or 23.
I wonder if auto spirit dancing is in this game.
That push to etherealness is a 7th level spell.
I know.
Jesus.
I know. We're gonna save that.
Okay, well, you're leading us out, Mr. Tibbs.
And I flip one of the drakes. God.
You get advantage.
Yeah, I do. 19. And I'm pretty sure I hit with a 19 on the die.
Mm-hmm. Indeed you do, sir.
And that is 9.
You don't get increased damage or anything.
Dragon favorite enemy, I think, is what, +2 damage?
Mm-hmm.
11.
11.
11 Z's.
Oh, etherealness isn't what I thought it was.
Were you thinking Pathfinder?
So you're jizzing over nothing.
No, I thought it was Shadow Walk.
It's a medium dragon. So it looks like a little dragon. It is human-sized, or not human-sized, but it occupies 1 5-foot square. So
Were they
it's
about
not
to attack
massive.
us?
Yeah, they're clearly unhappy.
Oh, okay.
They're dragons.
They have the Drake
What did you think it was?
has a mouth and a tail,
I
so
remember the exact
he's
like,
drakey,
the
he's
exact
dragony.
spell. That makes
So your
you
arrow,
think
you
like-
shoot it hits him in the shoulder, and he just keeps crawling towards you.
Cool story.
Falrath.
Jesus, they're 3 giant snake lizard things.
Medium.
Yeah, they're medium-sized.
How
But
big is
they're
a
still
normal
big.
How big is a normal lizard?
A
Tiny.
normal lizard?
So these are giant
Lizards. Dragons are also, in essence,
Giant,
Giant
flying,
lizards.
highly
I
intelligent
will
lizards.
lunge at the one I saw an arrow go.
Kind of like weird,
with
highly
expert
intelligent,
marksmanship.
monkeys.
tall monkeys. Yeah.
What aren't they more closely more like
Are we still blessed?
dinosaurs? Because
That's been
dinosaurs
over
aren't
for a
necessarily
while.
lizards.
Looks like a 5, bro. You miss.
Yeah, I totals up to an 11.
I wish I could
No.
share my favorite enemy with
Niallan.
Ranger.
I
Was
cast-
that with the rapier?
I move further behind the body, party,
Spider body.
and the spider body, and cast box.
Okay, you box yourself.
And then I put my Raven
We've
around
gone
the
from
one that
cast
he
my
ran
Raven.
and attacked.
Okay.
So cast.
It's no longer minor illusion. It's just box.
Cast box.
Is your spider present?
Yep.
All right. Let's see.
Spiders in the scene.
One will go after your spider. You don't give a fuck. He's a drake. His bite is horrible. His tail is much better. So he hits with the tail. And he does 7 points of damage. The 2 guard drakes circle around you and attack. They apparently bump heads into each other. And their tails are, because they bumped heads, their tail attacks just don't do it.
Okay,
So, Faerun.
Yes.
It's your turn.
There are only the 2 drakes?
There are 3 drakes
3.
1 on spider, 2 on him.
Okay.
for now.
Would you 3 like to be
jumps in.
blessed?
I'm good.
Do you want blessed for this fight or no?
I think we might should start saving our spells.
Okay. Then I'm going to use my short sword to attack
My
the
short
stupid little drake thing.
That's the wrong dice.
For a short sword, it's D6.
No,
need to hit
please
first.
don't.
Oh, sorry. Don't use my short sword.
This is not no, please.
He
No.
wants you to sit in the back and cast Searing Light.
11 plus whatever my modifier is, which is at least
Uh,
1.
Exactly.
Proficiency is 2.
Okay.
Strength is at least 1. So you
Do I
should
hit?
at least have a 3 to your 11, which is a 14, which is a hit. So
Okay.
D6 plus 1.
Can I roll again?
Proficiency.
I rolled a 2 the first time, but okay. 2.
So plus 1 from your strength is 3.
So you go up to the guy with the arrow in him, and you put a good cut into him. Stabby, stabby. So he's got a little nick. So
When does my
you,
spider act?
Mr. Oh yes, make your spider attack.
16.
Is it hit? Roll damage.
Why is your spider so much more competent than you are?
Shut up.
It's not bothered by morality and mathematics. And
3.
Having been
Alrighty.
raised by wolves.
Mr. Tibbs, it's now your turn.
I'm surprised you didn't go with the wolf.
Since you were raised by them?
He doesn't want to get a family member killed.
Yeah. I like wolves more than spiders. Might as well have a spider back for me.
Plus, he has street cred.
It's a wolf spider, though.
Fair.
15.
It's Harry.
17.
That's not the same thing.
17's it. Roll damage.
No, it's not gonna.
Stick a funnel in its mouth so the
9,
most
10.
eggs come out.
10 damage.
10 damage.
In the same one that's...
I
shot
figured
before.
you're... Put another arrow into him. He keeps on fighting. Falrath.
Let's see if we don't remember how to stab. Stab him with the
Well,
and
I
there's a
assume
bird.
that Randall is focus firing, so his bird is circling the one that's wounded.
20.
Crit. Roll 2 weapon die. And add your modifier damage.
No.
It's still 13.
13 still a good hit.
I'm doing things.
I know your bird got me crit.
Yeah.
He keeps on fighting.
God
They're dragons. Niallan.
I'm gonna blast it. So I put my hand slightly out of the little hole I made. 21
That's it.
for 1 point of damage. as I go,
Pew, pew.
as I go. No,
He probably doesn't
don't.
even notice.
You can cast spells like guidance and sacred flame
So that was a fire
yes,
spell.
I could.
from my box.
The box of... Oh.
Guard drakes. Okay, so we will have
Based on my 2 hit points of damage, I'm probably gonna end up doing that anyway.
spider miss and against
What is this in this
the
game?
or with the tail.
Hmm?
17 against the spider. 17's its AC.
Yep.
All right, so his tail hits it. Damn it.
God, you suck.
Damn it. For
The most passive aggressive.
5 points of damage.
5. Okay.
And then, let's see. 2 bites. Bite against you. Bite against her. Man. And then
Goddamn.
tail against you. Tail against her. Yeah. So, Courtney,
Yes?
you take 15 points of damage
No.
from a bite and a tail attack, and the other one misses you completely.
5 damage to the one that attacked the spider.
How much? 15 damage?
I rolled 19 on the attack.
I gotcha. It was 15 damage against you. Mrs. Courtney.
Cool, I'm at 9.
So that makes it Faerun's turn.
Yay! I'm going to cast Sacred Flame because my wizard mentioned that I should.
All right, so you're gonna disengage
From
and
my
run
short sword?
run
Yeah.
back,
Yeah.
and then next turn cast Sacred Flame.
As a
Unless
bonus
you
action, though, I
want
can
to rust
cast.
or risk.
After
I
going,
disengage,
Or
and as a
damage.
bonus
What am I
action,
doing?
I'm thinking, is Sanctuary a cantrip? I'm going to double check. I don't think
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
a first.
It's a first level.
Well, then, I don't think it's worth it to cast
yeah.
it myself. But it is a bonus action.
No, hide behind
well,
the box.
right now, he's still attacking the spider. The spider's still in the way, so you should be fine.
Take cover behind the box.
Okay, I run
Okay, so you run.
with my 9 hit points.
Spider did his attacks. Tibbs.
Yeah, crit.
Woot. Hmm?
12.
12.
That's more than the 9 you make, usually.
Yeah.
Attack from the spider.
It's enough that he wilts from the blow and collapses onto the ground.
I got one.
Yay! High 5! Air 5.
Falrath.
I see the wounded lizard go down, and I will go for the next one in line.
Is the raven going after it?
The one that keeps swinging on me.
Okay, yeah.
Ah.
The raven's been helping.
Well, 19's a hit.
For 9 damage, I will pierce it in the flank.
All right.
Go.
Niallan. 1 on the spider, 1 on Falrath.
I cast flame firebolt again.
Flaming firebolt.
It's a 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23. For 3 points of fire damage. I got that. Probably wouldn't have happened if you were back here with me.
Are you talking to me?
Guard
I am
Drake
now.
against Daniel.
I'm in a box. I can't see you. Oh, that's always you run.
Gets you with his tail.
No. I don't want it.
6 points of
sit on your
damage.
illusion box.
Burns.
I know.
That's not how that works.
Hits your spider with a bite.
Sort
Misses
of
with the tail.
I failed the illusion test and it's real to
Spider
me.
takes
So I can
7
sit
points
on
of
it.
damage.
Still,
Faerun,
it only works that way if I.
it is now your turn.
Okay, I now cast Sacred Flame. They have to succeed a dexterity saving throw.
Or they take the cat.
Yes.
Is it a multiple targets?
Oh, I
No.
forget that my pet now gets my
I don't
15
think
as
so.
well.
No.
It's
I
been able to do
choose the
more damage all
unwounded,
this time.
if there is one.
Dexterity. I rolled a 14.
Do they save?
Well,
Is your
save is
DC
3 plus
it's
8
probably-
plus 2, so 15. Your DC is 15.
No,
No,
it's 14.
My bad, 14.
So now,
Okay.
he avoids it.
Oh.
14 to hit.
Wait, what?
on-
He avoids it?
Yeah, he beat your DC.
Yeah, you don't take half. It doesn't have
He
that
does.
thing.
Yeah, it doesn't do.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a cantrip, so you effectively he just rolled high enough to pass it.
Okay.
I
I thought he rolled under my DC. So.
Guidance
no,
is
he equaled it.
Guidance is also a cantrip, which will give somebody such as Mr. Tibbs back here another D4.
Your spider-
I really don't need help to hit
Okay.
him. Spider 14 to hit.
14's damage or roll,
So many
roll
spiders in the
damage,
dragon campaign.
There are.
6,
and then go ahead and make
9.
your archery attack.
9 damage.
9 damage with your spider.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and make your archery attack. 'Cause you're next.
15 on the roll plus 9.
Yeah, you got it. Roll damage.
Guidance is touch.
Yeah, so I have to go touch someone.
7, 8, 9. 9 damage.
So your blend is still better than getting hit.
Are you shooting this one on your spider or the one on him?
On the spider.
9 damage on him.
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. Falrath.
There's a bird on it. Cool. I guess it's me, Mr. Lizard, and Squawky.
Cock! Cock!
Double 17s.
You stunned, right?
What it says.
11 damage as I will continue stabbing it in the wound I opened up on the side. And the bird goes, yay!
Niallan.
It only knows one word.
Cock.
Cock.
It doesn't know corn.
It's a rooster.
Nah. Firebolt for
It's just a
17
kinky crow, I think.
17's a hit.
for 8 points of fire damage.
It broke over.
Alrighty.
He doesn't do anything between 7 and 4.
Guard Drakes.
Or you're lower, or higher.
Bite. Miss.
I'm okay with that.
Tail. Miss. And then bite. Spider.
If I could
miss.
cast my
Tail
own,
on
I would
spider.
for you,
Hits.
but I can't.
It's all good.
The spider takes. Aye. Aye.
But that makes.
Oh wow.
the
9 points of
trickery-
damage.
the trickery-
I might be
the
down.
trickery
Yeah, he
are
down.
Cool too.
Alright. Spider is
Yeah.
down. Faerun.
They get it.
You see the spider, Mr. Bits, crumbles under the withering barrage of the guard drake's tail. Just.
It's not dead though, right?
It's using its tail as a fly swatter.
Not yet.
Not yet. We'll do the whole
So you want me to heal Mr. Bits or attack the dragon?
heal.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds, I
You
believe.
have to touch it.
So you run up to Mr. Bits and touch him.
How far is it? Yeah. Can I run and then
You
run
can
back?
run up and touch him, yeah.
The
And then
spider
run
will
back
be between you
to
and the
save
Not
me?
run back. You can run up and
The
touch the
spider's
spider.
between you and the drake. So.
You're-
Okay.
got 5 feet
I'm just
distance.
gonna go touch him. And
Okay.
it's a D8 plus my spellcasting level. 7 plus
6. So you
so
the spider's at 13.
Yeah.
Plus whatever it was already.
13. He was at 0.
Okay, 13.
Alright, so spider can make his attacks, and then Mr. Tibbs, you can make an archery attack.
10, 15, 16, 17 on the spider. 4 damage. Or see.
We're gonna
5
need a
damage.
rest at some point.
Alright,
And 19 on the roll for me to hit.
that's a hit, so roll damage. Falrath, you're up next.
8 damage.
I will
I love
continue.
fighting my favorite enemy. It's great. I'm doing things.
I will continue in my quest to perforate. 18 and a 16. Ow.
Well, that's a
Rip
hit.
its
Roll
leg
damage.
from its body. It is me.
9 damage. I will keep going. Please, deflate. God damn it.
He looks pretty unsteady. Niallan.
Firebolt. Nope.
Alrighty. And okay, the guard drakes fail miserably.
Woo!
Faerun.
Yay!
Your
I
turn?
run away again a little bit.
Okay.
I just back up my normal speed. I don't disengage
Yeah.
or anything.
Yeah, I know.
And I cast Sacred Flame. So
All
DC
right.
saving throw.
Fail.
Yay! Roll high. 4 plus. I don't
Doesn't
add anything.
matter.
Just 4 then.
So he burns in the holy fires of your goddess,
Yay!
the goddess of love and joy. Killed something. It's fucked up.
It's my
Purple-
passion.
purple flame.
Yay! It's dead. It's dead.
It's dead. Yes.
Here's what happened.
Woo!
He overjoyed himself to death.
Spider.
All of his endorphins, all of his like.
No.
Chemicals.
Lyra wants me to continue living so I can have joy.
All
so
right.
I have to kill my enemies.
Spider and you make your attacks.
My enemies.
Spider misses. 8 plus 7, 8, 9.
8
15.
plus 9 is the hit. Niallan. No, I'm sorry. Falrath, you're up. It's just the one on the spider.
9 damage.
I will continue putting little portholes in the scaly
10, 11
Yeah,
damage.
alright.
Sorry.
Mhm.
2 more.
18.
We can't taxiderm that anymore.
7.
All right. Niallan, you have advantage. It's on its last legs.
19 plus.
Cool, you kill it.
Yeah. 8 points.
Kill steal.
Assist.
And that's
Was
about
that fireball?
Firebolt.
Firebolt.
Fireball would have hurt me.
It would hurt all of you in that range.
Yeah. It would have been good for the web incident.
Okay, so we'll just describe the room, and then I'll tally up XP, and
I loot the body.
there, and you get nothing.
skin
You get some dragon
to make
meat.
a mask.
That's
Dragon
really all you
scales?
get. The dragon scales are not good enough
Dragon meat
for
yummy.
it
Proper
to be
dragons.
anything special.
yeah,
Yes,
proper dragons yet.
not proper dragons.
Shall we eat their meat?
So it's the inner ward. There actually really is nothing here. So let's just do XP and call it a night.
Yep.
Sound good?
Hi guys, thank you for coming.
Goodbye.
Thank you for coming, everybody.
Very well.
Lacey, take us out.